Oops.
I
Question
don't
mark?
know if it worked.
Aw.
Well, now it's more like these two are together, so it's almost like this is kind of like just now the prime material plane kind of just got like
The material
big.
first plane world.
Now they can take on
Wow.
the shadow plane.
Now they can defeat it.
Oh, thank you.
That's what they've been waiting for.
I'm not ready for you.
The reunification.
Now you're saying.
Okay, there we go. I had to update my payment stuff for D&D Beyond. You guys lost all my content temporarily.
Oh.
Not
Not
yes.
Moog, he's a big gamer. I
Yeah,
use a lot of his
Moog's-
too.
Hey, Oog, if I was to try to find a class feature in Foundry,
It didn't put it on? So weird.
Honestly, the better workflow that I found for that is just getting in the habit of learning to copy and paste it into the text description and just learning how to do that from a document.
perfect.
It's
Yeah, I
way
can
faster.
do that. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure that if you're okay with me just putting in like, hey, this is some feature I have.
Yeah, that's best for most features. That's actually all that the D&D Beyond importer ended up doing. So
Okay.
that actually works best.
Cool.
And
So
if you do it and you like leave the icons blank, even I'll go in there later if I see it and I'll start putting icons in there. But I can show you how to put icons on there when we're not pressed for time.
I have no idea what spells to take with Artificer.
Which kind of artificer are you going?
I'm not
one.
sure. First level Artificer. If I'm gonna try and respecialize one of my levels in Rogue, my 6th level in Rogue, into Artificer to get the 2nd level. So if we level up again, I'm thinking
Anyone
maybe
feel free
Armorer.
to take advantage of that respecialization offer. It's kind of a good moment for it.
Should
if anyone
I
wanted to switch anything around, like within reason, don't try not to like change your whole class identity in a flip, but some switches.
Should I do that now?
Here. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that out of the way before we start.
I cannot
cool.
take Warlock. I don't have the charisma.
Oog
Yep.
doesn't care about that. Oh,
No,
you
I
care
do.
about that now? Oh,
I
never
do.
mind.
Oh.
Multi-classing requirements are very important.
Mm.
But like I don't know how that shouldn't matter for this game for most multi-classes with your insane stats, but
Yeah.
it is something that is generally good.
You waived it before. That's how I was a paladin.
Yeah, I did wait before. I shouldn't have. Well, I mean, I should. It was a style choice, I'll say, but I'm changing my style.
Okay. Well, that makes my decision quite easier.
Point by multi-class requirements. You're just going back to basics, dude.
And then we're gonna build from there.
It's called refinement, Matt. Please.
It does come to like, oh, that's why some people use point by, because these stats are crazy. And it's so hard to balance around when people have like 318s.
It becomes less interesting of choices to make as you level up too. Like I think the choices of having stats and having to choose between ASIs and feats is really cool. But anyways, what was I doing? What didn't I say something? I was waiting for something. Oh yeah, level ups. Yeah, get your level ups all sorted out. Yeah, level ups all sorted out. Rollies all sorted out.
I'm ready for rollies.
Back to
baby.
Bard, full Bard. I've decided to go. Yeah, good idea.
All right, Oog, you ready for a D8? Oh,
Whoa, hang on, I got one already.
I like Shocking
There you go.
Grasp. Good flavor.
Oh shit, I made that private. There you go.
all right, Oog, let's do this. Do better.
I can make Zeke jump like 60
We'll
feet.
see. Whoa!
Hey,
It even
Max.
works for me.
Ow.
Oog, we can do mine next. Another D8. I don't actually care what you roll.
You don't care what I roll, eh?
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, this is what happens.
Oh.
Well, what are you feeling now? How do you feel? How much do you care now, Mookery? Tell me.
Roll
Tell
roll
me.
whatever you need.
I will roll it.
Okay. I'll take average.
Average. That seems like the dice talking. Who's next?
I'll take it.
Another D8.
Another D8.
I'll take
Ooh. I'll take it. It's silly. That's pretty badass.
All right. Another D8. Oog.
This party is a D8 with destiny.
Whoa!
That
That
eight.
looked cool on my screen. They kind of like went at the same
Touched.
time and then went parallel to each other. It was neat.
They do.
Yeah.
Ooh, chilly. But
One thing-
there.
And you are?
Yeah.
Or D8?
Oh,
Another D8.
Yes.
Another D8.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I roll average. Apparently.
And so math-wise, that's 4 plus my Constitution mod.
Mhm.
Correct. Oh.
I'm at 150. Let's go.
Whoa.
4 plus.
Yeah. These prepare for it to get big. We're getting into those levels where those pools are gonna get deep.
Whenever Marana has like 200 or something. by now.
And it's just the Constitution mod as is. It's not plus.
It's just
times-
con mod
No,
plus
just con
that
mod.
number.
Plus that number. Yep. Unless you have a feat. There's a feat for that, isn't it? Toughness that something
Yeah,
fucks with
that's
that.
what Marana has. That's why she has so much HP.
Yeah. Toughness is great.
It's a good
Yeah.
feat for tanks. It's a good feat for
It's a good feat
casters.
for everyone. I think
Yeah.
dying is usually bad
People
for
who
everyone,
don't want
regardless.
to die. It's a good feat for people who don't want to die. That's a good idea.
It's a good feat early on too, because it stacks, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well,
You
it's
can
you
actually
can
take
take
it
it
anytime because
later.
it's
Like it
retroactive.
builds. Yeah. Oh, it's retro.
Yeah.
It's retroactive when you take it. Yeah.
Oh.
It's a big
That's
deal.
why
Ooh.
if you get it, you can actually save it for high levels. If your campaign goes to high levels and grab it to high levels and you get a big boost.
Look at the cat.
Yeah.
That is a cute kitty.
Maybe say hi. No, she's too sleepy.
It's the I am the tiger. The finger, the finger.
I could turn
Alright.
someone's armor into cast off armor so you could just take it off whenever you feel like it.
Oh my god, can you please give me tearaways?
Hey.
So,
Sure.
you posted
I-
new
I'm gonna
rules
fucking
on-
magic mic this shit.
And while we're settling in here and kind of finishing up our level ups, in just a moment, Nanon, it'll be time for the recap. So
Okay.
have all that on deck. But does anyone need any more stuff with their level ups? Or are we all good?
I need to retcon the entirety of last session, please.
We'll
Never
have to
happened.
just live with the
You're gonna eat
consequences
demon
of our
worm
actions.
Again.
What keeps going through my mind is that gif that you sent, Mara. Just the lizard.
Oh, so you posted new rules. Does this mean that we're gonna get downtime and we're gonna have to make money to support ourselves?
That's an option. These are all of the new. These are all of the new rules and setups that I have. I've kind of reorganized things.
Tune rules.
It's much easier to reference now too in game. That was a big poggers reason to put it in a Google's doc. Well, if we're all ready, we can go ahead and get into things.
Last session, session 83. We descend the elevator to the blood petal throne, preparing some spells and whatnot. The snatch waiting above to drop down when needed. The Green Mother appears twisted and abyssal, corrupted by Dagon. And we fight. Nanan immediately jumps off into the abyss, rendering herself useless. Fails miserably. Divine contacts with Spirit Scale, who transfers to the abyssal worm, who contracts wings in exchange for 100 living bodies by ritual by her next hatch date. So that'll be interesting. The Bandersnatch dies. G Mother squeezes sapling within her. Oh, the sapling within herself. I don't remember what that had really done. And then Opal dies. Oh, Nelly, that session was exciting. Nanan tries to fly up. Resta goes unconscious. Zeke goes off to fuck around with a statue. Opal is revived. Okay. Oh, Nelly. Leary failed Revivify and will need a bigger res spell because she died. We beat the Green Mother and float to a different plane to see Ing, which turned into Ari somehow. Anyway, the first world is over. The cycle is over. Marana initiates banishing the Fey inhabitants to the prime material plane, binding them to it. Big move. Dagon and Ragadon are one. We reappear on the prime material plane at a massive statue of TRODUR. And we love love.
That we did. Very nice recap. Very concise. Love it. So, as we jump back in. Oh. I was listening to Spotify that whole time. I didn't have the end-game music playing. I should have this one playing. Let's put this back on. You find yourselves in the middle of this metropolis, a city unlike any you have ever seen, full of mechanical marvels and statues and architecture that is almost alien to you. But surrounding you are the various landmarks that you can kind of make out here on this map. But all of you have just fallen through this circular moon-like gate and have arrived in this plaza crowded with various people. A few goblins kind of look on at you like, the fuck is that? You some sort of magicers?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Weird. I'm gonna stay away from you. I'm gonna stay far away from you. And he runs.
What the fuck is going on?
Is this
Lorana's
place?
gonna pull out the paper that she has that's connected to Schrodur's other paper that he has and write. We're not dead. What the fuck? We're in front of your statue? Question mark, question mark?
Is this?
What the fuck? Stay there. Oh wait,
Check
no. Don't stay there. Find my tower.
Check. We're supposed
I'll-
to find Schrodur's tower.
I'll side leap into the air and look for a tower.
Side leaping up into the air. Let's see. Make a perception check. It's pretty far. Let's see if you could spot it.
Oh, okay, there we go. I'll add a D8. $36.
Holy shit. The eyes of an eagle, and then some. As you gaze on with your special eyes, you do see something in the distance. It's far to the west,
I'll come
over
down.
yonder.
All right. So I think I found it. He's got like a sick house. It looks rad as hell. It's west.
Okay. All
Gotta
right.
go
We're,
down.
we're going. I guess we're going to see TRODUR.
It is time for TRODUR.
How long do you guys think it's been?
A day?
I mean, we were going like what?
Hey, excuse
We
me,
left-
and I'll just like try to like find a passerby, and just be like, "What year is it?"
I'm blind. What year is it?
Odd question. But, and if you watch the calendar, this was the year that you guys left, by the way, 1263.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
shit.
oh, it keeps
my
going.
God.
Okay.
Oh my god.
15 years.
1278.
No, thank you.
Mm,
Thank you. I'm napped for too long. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Are you carrying a corpse with you?
Couple,
I don't know. Are we?
two.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
Larry.
That's weird.
And
Shouldn't do
The
that.
shaman. Nub.
and the shaman.
Do you have a
Yeah.
good explanation for why? Oh, wait, that's a dead lizard. I get it. Some of them can be a problem around here now.
They're good to eat.
Meh. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. You never know.
What
Depends on what
ci-
clan they're in.
I mean,
What
this one
city is
turned out
this?
to be pretty bad.
This is TRODUR Town. Don't you know where you are?
where
You don't see the
never
statue?
I've never been here before. I know TRODUR.
Well, look at that
but I-
statue. That's how you know where you are.
Okay, thank you, sir.
If you had
Thank
to point
you.
this place out on a map, where is it?
Oh, yeah. Here.
Our
Take
map
my
got
extra map.
burned.
There.
Right here. This is TRODUR Town.
Is that where Moongate was?
Yeah.
So we're like
I told him
founding
to go
members
to
of TRODUR
Moongate,
now.
but I wasn't
Sick.
expecting such
When was TRODUR Town founded?
Hmm. 15 years ago, more give or take.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
When did he build our statue?
wow, he worked fast.
When did he build the statues? Your statues? Yup.
Yeah,
Oh, shit! That's you?
obviously.
Everyone's like,
Yes.
no, you're like some sort. You're Magickas. You're Magickas. I'm out of here. Nope, you're Magickas. You're doing magic.
Well,
you're
that's-
playing a prank
why-
on me. They're dead. They died. They're dead. They're died.
Wait,
They're
how,
dead.
how did they
Bye.
die?
Stop
did they
telling
die?
everyone I'm
They're dead. Bye. They're
I
dead.
know
You're dead.
TRODUR
Bye.
At one point too, right?
He leaves. He runs away from you too.
All right, before we scare everyone in this town off, we need to go find TRODUR.
Yes, all right, this way.
Chicken's always been a weak point for me for barbecue.
Yeah. Heading towards the tower. It's
can-
only a few mile jaunt if you want to start heading in that direction.
So, based on that map, is it closer to the mountains or closer to the sea?
It is up against a mountain, typically.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But there is a river right next to it.
How
Gotcha.
big is the city?
Uh,
Well, that was already 2 miles. Give or
about 4 or 5 miles across. Like yeah, 4 or 5 miles across that way. 4 miles across that way.
take. About the
Pretty big
size
city.
of. Yeah.
Someone who's good at math could do the square footage on that, I'm sure.
I mean, that's like basically. Well, I only know Boston as a reference. I don't know if that would mean anything to any of you all. So.
I played Fallout.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's Boston,
About a
which
Fallout
makes
4
sense because it's
version.
TRODUR time. Except for now, TRODUR talks like he's from Harvard Yard.
I parked the car in Harvard Yard.
We're kicking it in Boston, yeah.
And there you see TRODUR Tower. And you should be able to double click on these little points of interest, by the way, and it should make them big so you can easily, quickly re-reference them.
Pretty neat.
Thanks.
There had better
But
be
as
rooms for us
you-
in here.
Oh, what's that?
I said there had better be rooms for us in here. Kicking him out.
As you approach, you see what you see there. There is a sandy walkway up to this small, simple doorway that kind of looks like it leads to an elevator. It kind of lifts up to an upper level and then kind of goes around in this various overly complexly designed structure that doesn't need to be this complicated or use as much machinery, but it's TRODUR-esque.
Let's go see.
Is there a doorbell?
Yeah.
Is there like a Rube Goldberg machine doorbell?
There is, but it automatically triggers once you start stepping like on the presence of the structure itself. Like once you activate the elevator, that's the first trigger. It goes up, and then you kind of get brought to this level. You step off the elevator, and then a bunch of other whirls and gears go off to alert someone.
There's no like
Who
guards
emerges?
outside or anything. They just like let us up. Cool.
Someone's emerging from a doorway up top.
It's TRODUR time. You're not TRODUR.
Oh, hi! I'm TRODUR.
Are you
The boss,
he had this-
he's waiting for you up here. He just wanted me to kind of come greet you, and just wanted to make sure you didn't have any bludgeoning objects or anything that could possibly shatter glass on your person before you enter the tower. Pretty much any light weaponry, probably that's like bludgeoning of any kind. Probably just leave it here. Is that cool?
It's
I got-
lightning, okay.
Yeah. As long as it can't like smash through something.
I guess I will stay out here then because I am a bludgeoning weapon. If you try hard enough.
The boss said you're fine as long as the other boss, I don't know what he meant by this, is willing to restrain you if you act out of turn.
We promise to be on our best behavior.
Mister will look at Nepsis. Well, other boss, will you restrain her?
Yeah, I'm an able-bodied person. I can take care of it.
Works for me.
All right, well, just leave all your stuff with me and just go on up. And he's in there.
I will hand her all of my shit except for the one thing I can't.
He's not a brain in a jar, is he?
There's no way. He's way too infatuated in himself. He literally built a giant
You'll just want to go
statue.
talk to him.
Yeah. I'm walking inside like immediately.
Yeah, that's
And,
the sling staff he has. I'll go up.
I don't carry a weapon. I mean, I got these 2 daggers. You want them?
How long do goblins live?
How old was
You
Troy?
walk into the chamber. Here you see a large open circular space and a large pit that has this big, almost holographic looking projector made of this like Magitech looking crystal. It emanates light and glows as it flickers to life. A giant head of TRODUR appears. Hello, my friends. Is it really you? Or are you some sort of magicas? Hang on, I can prove that. Let me just... What's something only the boss would know? Hey, boss, what's my favorite thing in the world?
S'mores.
It's going to be funny because Nefsis probably looks the most different. He's like, oh, s'mores.
Fuck! Okay,
I
what's
was
my
gonna say it's
second
wrench.
favorite thing in the world?
Opal
You're
will shout out,
rich.
slap ass. There you go.
Fuck! Alright, it's really you! What the fuck happened to you guys? You died! And now you left TRODUR alone! And now I'm a big head! Well, I'm more than that, but like, that's not really the point.
Wait, what?
Explain what the fuck happened, that's what!
Can I Wizard of Oz this? Is there like a man behind a curtain?
Thank you, Marana.
Make a perception check or, yeah, perception check.
Can I aid by using Earth and Elucidation and also doing that?
Yeah, you can.
Oh wait, I
advantage.
actually don't. I don't have any key points left unless we had a rest. I don't know if we did.
You
I-
haven't had a rest. You've just kind of jumped out of the portal and you've been walking around.
So do I also have a level of exhaustion from dying? Probably.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Cool. And
Cool.
did I when I came back? Did I come back weird? Do I have to do a roll for that? No,
Not
nothing.
for
You're
the
good.
short one, I don't think, but we'll
Cool. All right. Sorry.
we'll handle it for now, and if it comes up again, we'll re-reference the document to make sure. But yeah,
So
Good.
normal or with advantage?
it's with advantage. Thanks to Opal's aid.
Oopsie poopsie.
Oh,
Sensing around a non-smash. No, you left. Presumably left all bludgeoning weapons. But anyways, perception check reveals. You do see not a curtain, but a part of the wall that the light doesn't quite hit right. It sort of stinks of an illusion.
Dispel.
As you cast the dispel, it disappears, and you see a large jar containing this goblinoid brain. Don't look back there. You weren't supposed to look back there. I really didn't have a contingency for someone looking back. I usually just don't let people up here. That's usually my contingency. Is like, don't stop.
don't
You left
stop.
all your bludgeoning things outside, right? We're cool. Can you like? You're really making me uncomfortable now. Can you just like look back at the head? You like looking at the brain too much, and you're not looking at the head. Like, look at my eyes are up here. Come on, that's why I have this head thing.
How did you do this? This is cool.
Well, took me a little bit.
Did you talk
How'd
to
you
the other
get your
brain in
brain
the jar
out?
that we knew?
No, he went missing a long time ago.
Sick.
Wait, who went missing?
Brain in
Oh,
the
Captain
jar.
Kane?
We gave that to Pizza, didn't we?
What?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
God,
that
is
guy's
Pizza
dead.
okay. Oh,
No, he died.
Didn't you have that cursed book or something?
Yep. He only had like 3 weeks to solve it. Apparently, the mage investigator said, and like it just wasn't enough time.
oh. I'm gonna grab Marana real quick. You will tell no one.
What?
Nothing.
Anyways, so is anyone gonna explain what the fuck's been happening with you guys? Why you're not dead, boss?
We've been.
Nefsis is
I know you're
looking at the
dumbfounded by my sexy new brain, but keep looking at my eyes.
No,
No, but-
Nefsis respects him. He's looking at the hologram. Like, yeah, we went to the Feywild. We fought the Green Mother. She died. And then it sucked in the whole first world, and we were in some weird plane where time moved faster. And we're
Trippy.
back.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a long time. Lots changed.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do now?
Crush a brain.
What? No!
Not
I
yours.
didn't know.
Not yours.
I should have some sort of like automaton defenses built in here. That's my next step. I realize that's the future.
How long have you been a brain in a jar?
About like 5 or 6 years now.
Do you? Wow. Lots of questions suddenly came up. Have you heard anything about well, you said Goblin the Cane went missing. Any leads?
Nope.
Well, Trot, you have made
That's kind of part of
like
the missing thing.
yeah, true. You've made a lot of progress very quickly. I don't think that most kingdoms would have been able to get this amount of tech in only 15
All it took
years.
was a little segregation of races.
Oh no.
No orcs allowed in this town.
What happened to the orcs?
Oh, well, that's a funny story. There's 2 groups of them, basically. One of them killed the other one. They call themselves the purple painted orcs. They like apparently had some like epiphany, got a bunch of power back together, and then like destroyed the red painted orcs. And then the red painted orcs tried to come here and like live here, but like we said no, go somewhere else, fuck off, etc. You know, the classics.
Have you heard from Kavan?
Oh yeah. No. He went down in the Underdark or something, and like, whew, that's a scary place.
Trodana, was that her name?
Troda.
Trodara. Yes, my
Trodara.
assistant.
Resistant.
Did you
Does-
name her? Or did
No.
she come with the name?
It's a traditional goblin name.
Oh.
Just curious. Just we had to ask.
How long has it been a traditional goblin name?
That's not
It-
important. It's a tradition. Look, this is the first real goblin culture on this side on this continent of Ari, like ever. So, basically new goblin tradition.
Traditions have to start somewhere, I guess.
Tradition,
Start
but
in Trodor Town.
no relation.
No relation. I mean, like, besides the fact that all goblins were kind of created by, like, the dark god Lamashtu a little bit or whatever, but that's not really important.
Okay.
That's in the past.
Just curious.
Tradition. That's a good one.
How are they with? Are they a good apprentice? Or are they? Do they show promise?
Trodara?
Yeah.
She's pretty brilliant, actually. I think she's got, like, some real administrative... she takes care, like, most of the day-to-day for me, actually. Like, managing the town, like, all that stuff. She kind of does all that. I mostly am here for, like, the big picture stuff. People come to me, through her. She comes to me, and, like, she tells me what people are thinking, and I, like, give her my thoughts on it, and then, like, she does stuff with that, yeah. She's pretty cool.
Nice. So she might be able to point us to somewhere to get some fucking sleep.
Oh, you want some places to sleep? Why don't you lay right here on these cool metal floors? They're not very comfortable.
That's the
But
thing.
if you had some, like, bedrolls or something.
I'm looking for. Well,
Wait,
Warm floors.
This
Warm
is
floors.
Trodor's town. So if we wanted like a house, we could just build a
if we wanted some real estate,
Real estate is a prime investing opportunity, I tell you. All you have to do is talk to Trodara, and, well, actually, you can talk to me, and we can arrange it. I have so much ownership of this town, it's kind of unrealistic, and I probably should start selling off some of this real estate to people that I can trust. I actually own, like, 90% of this place.
Do you know what happened to my fighting pit?
That's not
Oh,
here.
shit.
that's not here. That's
Greymouth.
Greymouth.
Bad news about that. So, It's underwater.
Sick. I can live there.
Oh. How much of it? The pit is underwater, or a
No,
gray
like the
mouth?
whole town didn't really have like infrastructure to defend itself because there was all these outlaw gangs that were disrupting everything. There wasn't really like any strong military presence, and I think the like last defender, some old guy, some sheriff dude, he got killed.
He got hung. Yeah. He hung.
So that was basically the end of law for Greymouth, and with the end of law, that was the end of order. That was the end of a strong militarized defense, and the Nafzagween, sorry, different thing. The Sahagween, they came back. They were a little pissed off about something that happened in the catacombs or something. And, yeah.
What, that we let them live?
Well, they hold grudges in funny ways, those fish people.
Were they wearing a crown with a pearl in it, perchance?
I don't know. I just heard tales of fish people drown in a city.
Do you have like a? It's been 15 years and some crazy magic stuff happened. Do you have like an updated map of like the continent?
Nope. I have not explored very much, and neither has very many people, because it's a scary world out there. There's demons and shit, and there's like all sorts of crazy fucking bullshit everywhere. Sucks.
Oh no.
Okay,
Dwarves are trying to explore it though.
There was another little Ashok green one mentioned lizard people. Do you know what happens to, like, I don't know, them?
The lizards? Yeah, there's like 3 clans of them out there around the Bay of Acrovern. We actually trade a lot with one of the clans, the Ioth Herthi, I think they've called themselves. But like, yeah, look at this TRODUR town map. You see, this is kind of the area me and TRODURians have explored. You see, this here, right here, is the Great Bridge of TRODUR. Out here is the second, even greater bridge of TRODUR. And then, if you go a little bit further down, you go down the Green Road. Well, you have to first go down the Green Road, of course, both named after Goblin and money, but like, because I have TRODUR bucks. The TRODUR bucks are a whole nother concept I have to introduce to you later. There's a lot to learn. Anyways, that's where you get to the Ioth Herthi, who live in Serpent's Gullet. That's the one I know. But there's apparently 2 others fucking around out there. One are apparently like all fully demoned out and shit. It's crazy.
TRODUR, you're fucking amazing. You built 2 bridges, a goblin trading post, in a whole town.
Yep.
Yeah, you've come a long way.
TRODUR time. I told you it was coming.
Oh wait, Castle Borla Trog. Does that mean the kobolds in there are dead now?
And enslaved partially.
Oops.
By whom?
The Trogs.
Troglodytes.
Ah, shit.
Wait, the Kothori town is bigger now than when we last saw it.
Yep.
Holy shit.
And Acrovern built some new docks.
Even greater bridge of TRODUR.
They built new docks.
What?
That looks like a military installation.
Yep. Oh, yeah, like, because there's crazy... You see how that
sorry,
water...
that's player me saying that. Opal doesn't see the map. Fuck me.
Don't worry. You see how this water's all
That looks
black
like a
and
military
ichory? It brings
installation.
up a good point. This isn't just artistic. This is representational. This like black goo has been pouring out of those mountains for like the past few years, and it's been like tainting the waters, and crazy sea monsters are all out in the bay and stuff. And then also like ships full of like fucked up demon things come to shore and attack the Acrovernians. That's why they build all these fortifications.
Do you see Kekola come out of there?
Lizard folk.
Demon ones, yeah, there's 2 classifications. There's these like fucked up demon ones that are like hostile and will kill you, and then there's these tiefling ones that are more akin to like the boss, who are more civilized, but they just kind of look all demon-y.
For clarification, doesn't Anon look like the demon ones right now?
Yeah, she looks like the tiefling one.
Right.
A little. She's not quite fully demonified. She's a little, but she is fucked up looking right now. Yeah. She looks fucked up and scary. She needs to get that out of her, whatever the fuck that is. No, you
what
don't.
happened to
I'm
Emberwell?
perfectly fine in here.
Oh,
I'm just doing my thing, and we're working together. You just gotta believe in my demonic magic.
TRODUR,
Trust in
No, Castillo, no.
the beat.
Are
What
you
happened to
slowly
Emberwell?
eating me from the inside, or am I going to keep my thinking? Brain.
Don't worry about that right now.
What is it?
Ain't nothing to worry about. Ain't nothing to sweat over. Just keep on keeping on.
Insight check.
oh.
All right, make an insight check.
good question. Hasn't it been 15 hatch days?
Oh, good point. Thank you for reminding me. What is Nanan's hatch date? You can what's her birthday? You can equate this to a real date. I can translate it to the in-world calendar.
Let us go with June
7th.
Yeah.
Today. No, I'm kidding.
today. I was gonna go with June 6th.
June 6th? You can do that.
6. Yeah. The number of the beast.
That'll be the 6th of Jardoxus. Someone make a note of that. It's important. The 6th of Jardoxus is Nanan's birthday. That's a little over a year. A little under a year, actually. Because we are in... let me make sure I have that right. We are in... We're in August. This is... Asoxus is the equivalent of August.
We're in August?
We're in August, and it's next June is when your next birthday is. And that's when that stuff is coming up.
Okay. How kind of them to count in my days instead of the world days.
Yeah.
It could be worse. It could count in demon years, whatever that is.
Do you think that's like
That could be better,
Alexi
actually.
years or no?
Oh, yeah.
The Vexy years are disappointingly short. Hard to say.
Especially when you taste so delicious.
Man, I wish I could taste something. I haven't tasted something in a long time, honestly.
Nanan blindly, or sorry, Opal blindly does like a at Nanan.
The fuck?
TRODUR, I was meaning to ask, why did you turn yourself into a brain? You can't have s'mores anymore.
Yeah, but you see, I came down with this terminal condition that was going to kill me, and I like searched desperately for the boss to cure me, but I don't want to put this on you, boss. You were busy. I thought you were dead, actually, because like that was the only reason you possibly wouldn't come and heal me. Like when I like kept writing on the message, and I kept like kind of writing, please, boss, I need you, I'm dying, please, boss, please, 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 please. And he kind of chose his text scroll, and his text scroll has a ton of text that isn't shown up on yours. And
You got
oh
a bad
fuck,
signal, TRODUR.
shit, that's a little awkward now. Well, no hard feelings then.
It's like, fuck you, boss. I always hated you.
Fuck you.
Well,
oh well, you
stared at our
know.
After everything I did for you, you leave me like this.
I regret giving
You
you
know,
a s'more. It was a bad s'more. I burned it on purpose.
Let me reel that back. Yeah, we're good. In that case, what'd you ask me? Someone asked me something.
Oh, I was asking you why you.
Oh yeah, dying of terminal illness, etc., etc.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Like, you are. I mean,
Well, I fixed it, so it's all good.
Yeah, no, you and Gabrant seem to have a lot in common.
Yeah, something about using our brains and all this inhalation of fumes, maybe.
Oh, that's a good point. I was going to say, do smart people just die? Should I be worried? Is that
No, we
bragging?
just don't have a lot of like safety equipment for all our cool artifice shit yet.
Also,
But I'm
Resta, you're
working
making
on
a
it.
lot of assumptions.
That's true.
Well, Trodo, are you still being affected now that you're a brain, or do you have it under control? Because, I mean, I might be able to bring your body back or help you if you're still suffering.
You see, that's an interesting offer. Hell yeah, I want to come back. Fix me.
Okay. Pretty tapped. For us, we just fought the god yesterday, so tomorrow, first thing,
All
I'll
right.
even sleep on the ground here.
Tell TRODUR to order you a couple of beds or something in here, and you can get like a little hideout going or something.
TRODUR, if your body comes back, wouldn't you just have to worry about dying of old age?
True. Can you make it where I don't die of old age?
Can you make him an elf goblin?
Also, wouldn't we have to
Elf?
kill his brain?
I was thinking I could just regenerate his body. I thought he took it off
Oh.
himself.
See, I like that idea, but that's a good point. Like, what if you disappear again, and then I don't have the boss access? How am I gonna like come back and keep running TRODUR Town? TRODUR Town needs TRODUR.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
You know how to do the jar thing.
I'm kinda
Just
like a
enjoy your
symbol.
body for now. Go back to the jar if you need to. Don't
Can
you
they be
want more body
replicated?
That's a good point. That's actually an excellent point. Yeah, let's do it. Hook me up.
I know you'd be into it. One more slap ass. All right.
One more. Oh fuck! I can get a slap ass. Holy shit.
Soul feels incredibly wrong.
Mhm.
Oh, I forgot you were with us, Zeke. You were so quiet.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's been like an hour since. Anyway, so, TRODUR? First of all, go on. I know. Could you bring in some beds or other rooms?
She comes back in. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of was listening in. Don't take offense or anything. I was just kind of listening to hear what the boss was saying, and the boss, is that fella all right over there? He looks a little dour.
He's been through a lot recently.
Oh shit! Do you want to talk about it?
Might want to just give him some alone time for now.
Maybe that's for the best. Well, anyways, you want some beds?
That would be stellar.
All right. Well, look, I know TRODUR promised a lot, but the city, it runs on an economy. It runs on like, we need things to exchange for other things. It's called currency. I know you probably don't have TRODUR bucks because you're new in town, but if you have any gold or anything you can contribute to that, probably 10 gold to cover beds for all of you.
What's the
Here.
exchange rate on gold to TRODUR bucks?
Well, it depends on like what denomination of TRODUR buck you want, and I could talk about the various denominations that we have. We have our own various coins and mintages as well that kind of go in various layers, but neither the time nor the place. But I do got some books for you if you're interested.
So, as
Perfect.
founders of the
She
city,
takes it.
wouldn't we have
But this will be
fund
enough.
already set up?
Nope.
that how
Talk
that
to TRODUR about
works?
that.
You just
And
set up
I'm
a fund
leaving.
for your dead founders.
Yeah, it goes to charity work, like orphanages and
And if the founders
scholarships.
come back, that's
Come
in the
back
buy
and
clause.
take all
They
the
just
money.
grab
It's
it.
mine.
That's the only way it's approved is if in tiny print it says, if the founders come back, they get it all.
They get it all of it's theirs. Well,
Maybe we can
TRODUR.
host fundraiser.
We do a bake-off.
Hmm.
Chili cook-off.
Little
s-
parade.
Surfing competition?
It could
Oh,
be
shit.
fun.
With sea monsters?
That sounds very exciting for specifically us.
That does sound pretty crazy. TRODUR, go. I mean, like, whenever you're ready. go and like get those beds and stuff, so like our fellas here can relax. They look fucked up. Holy shit.
It's been a big day.
Yeah, you guys will let you seen hell.
Oh, can you also get 2 extra for our 2 corpses?
2 extra for 2 corpses, like sized appropriately. All right, TRODUR. You know, until I get
Yeah,
my
she's
new
not gonna
body,
be
you'll have to do the
a nub forever.
measurements. Okay, no, not a nub forever. I'll make some notes on that. Oh well, TRODUR will. And she does. She collects the body, collects the stuff, gets it all accommodated.
But what about Emberwell? Heard anything from the Lord there? Anything? Any news?
Yeah, they militarized hardcore.
I guess that's a. Oh, who's the king?
Well, there's. Oh, yeah. I guess you would have to like understand a little bit more about the geopolitics, huh? Well, the river kingdoms of Alarica don't really exist anymore. It's more. Well, they do, but now they're like. The river kingdom doesn't exist. Now it's the river kingdoms, with an S, essentially. The River King died. The regent unified the land for a while. I think his name was Allegro or something, and then led a final push against the Conclave. Primal magic was out of the world for a while, and when he did this big push, fucking took him out. Got him. They didn't have access to their magic because, fuck, who knows why. And they're fucking dead. Well, the Conclave got pushed back to their continent at least. Don't know what they're doing over there now.
So now it's a bunch of regents then who on.
Now it's yeah, all the individual like heads of the Bannerlord clans have pretty much vying for the throne. They all think they have a right to be the latest king, the newest River King, but no one can agree. So there's a lot of stalemates, especially since they're recovering from the war.
And you just
Little bit of a downturn time.
You've been doing this all by yourself? Like you just haven't keeping to yourself, building your bridges?
I got pretty good relations going with the Acrivernians.
Oh, nice.
Clan Esric over there are actually they're pretty reasonable. They've always been like a trade hub, and that's actually kind of like where we took a lot of inspiration from our ideals for trading and economical growth and stuff. We just put our own little TRODURian spin on it.
You've done awesome.
Thanks. I really appreciate that. I've been working hard.
Yeah. Never a dull moment. 15 years. You got this started real quick.
Yeah. Again, I am blown away by like this amount of progress in 15 years is a mark of excellency. I don't think many people could even hold a candle to.
You're just flattering me now, but I really appreciate it. Please, just keep going.
Oh, also, when we get you out of there, you should think about making a robot body.
This is why I needed you, boss. This is what I was missing. God, I can't wait to slap that ass.
You guys, there's so much opportunity. So much free real estate. We could be the kings of the Riverland.
Oh, yeah. Also, TRODUR, I'm going to talk to you about building a church, if that's cool.
Yeah.
Religion, faith, yeah, do whatever you want. We're all like egalitarian and shit here. It's great. Except for like, you know, pay taxes to TRODUR.
Even the church.
Maybe an exemption for one church. One faith.
What's prohibition like?
For one life, I'll take it.
Alcohol, all the fucking like booze that you want. We actually have a great little coffee shop that sells like magically infused drinks that'll like really give you a pep in your step. We call it the Green Goblin Coffee Company, and it's run by it's a nice lady. Well, I haven't been there in a few years, but it was run by this old goblin lady. She really like used to know her stuff. She was great.
Would you mind if we go sightsee a little bit?
Fuck. I mean, yeah, go for it. If like that's what you guys want to do, and like, you know, do what you gotta do.
Is it like afternoon or is it like?
It's about 1 o'clock in the
It's-
afternoon. If you look at my wall, the clock on the wall there over there,
I
My wall and my
think-
clock.
my wall clock. See, that
But that
entire wall is a
feels like
clock. If you look
later.
over, you see it's just a big clock.
Are there eyes in the tank with TRODUR, or is it just a brain?
It is just the brain. I don't know why I said that in TRODUR's voice. It is just the brain. But it is just the brain. But you see, like, Gareth Kane had these like weird, like arcane, like Magitech sensors kind of constructed on the outside of his little dome or his little capsule. And TRODUR is like a bigger fish tank essentially, and he has some more crystals attached to it as well that are similarly powered and also look to be like kind of larger and containing more energy and expanding upon the range that Gabrant had to sense things around him and probably sense more complex information. Seems more advanced.
15 years more advanced. No, I'm just kidding.
Do we rest first, or I mean, sightseeing?
I kind of want to go like shower and clean up. I'm all bloody and shit.
I
Hmm.
take a quick cat nap.
Yeah. You should feel very safe in TRODUR Town, by the way. I've done a great effort to like hire a bunch of fucking TRODURian guards to patrol and keep order in the streets. You are safe to patrol this place. I guarantee it. TRODUR guarantee. Just watch out for alleys and buildings, because people like live in buildings and like we don't go in all the buildings. So like, yeah.
It would be a massive invasion of privacy if you just went inside someone's home whenever you felt
Correct.
like it. Yeah.
But like on the streets, you're probably fine. Probably, if you're in the right neighborhood, and you're not an orc, and you don't resemble an orc, and you don't seem like you might be affiliated with orcs.
So you didn't take any advice for the orc thing, huh? You just powered right on through.
Every orc that I ever met proved my point.
What about Kavan?
You want to go back into that? We can.
What if I told you I was half orc? That's a lie. I don't even know.
His solution to like fixing my issue, which was orcs being violent, was more violence.
You are married to an orc though.
What?
No, I meant Marana.
Oh, fuck, you scared me. I was like, how'd that happen?
I forgot. I was so deep in mourning that I forgot.
My dear husband. You would
What
never
was his
hurt a
name?
soul.
Ralph. No, that's not right. Fuck.
He is
Well, anyways,
businessman of legitimate business, non-violent business. Pretty.
It was a very violent business. It was blood sports, but it doesn't matter.
yeah, you guys look like you've been through hell. Looks like you've been through a fucking lot of shit. You guys enjoyed this little bit of downtime, because fuck. I don't know where you've been. Well, I know a little bit where you've been. You haven't told me the full story, but like, holy shit, if you do, I want to hear it. Once my legs are working, once my ears are working, I want to like hear it for real. So save it for then. Maybe we'll get some drinks or something.
Over s'mores. Around a
Over
campfire.
s'mores, yeah. Hell yeah. Road all the time.
I thought we were gonna get to see a salt and pepper TRODUR. Instead, we got TRODUR in a jar.
I mean, you could bring me back and maybe look a little salt and pepper, but like keep my age down. And maybe like I'm like a 20-year-old TRODUR, but like I have salt and pepper hair naturally, so it looks really cool.
You can borrow my belt and you can really grow it out if you want.
Oh, now you're talking. Oh, is that why your beard's so like bushy lately?
Yeah. It's fiery for a different reason.
Ah, well, that's a whole nother story, I guess.
That was actually dying.
Oh, is that what that was about, Marana?
Oh yeah, he died.
Yeah, you wrote that, and I was like, what?
And then he was back. But for a while, we thought he was like gone.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I was scared. I freaked out. That's when I started building the statues, because I thought you were all dead when you stopped talking. I was like, that's the moment I was like, oh, shit. Well, if the boss is dead, And then like it was a never mind. The never mind was probably from the enemy. And then like you see, I'm really glad he didn't get a lot of the messages because some of these were like death threats when I was like, oh you fuckers, whoever the fuck killed you, I got this note, I'm gonna fucking get you. My name's TRODUR, and I kind of wrote down the TRODUR town and a bunch of other things that I probably shouldn't have.
You threaten someone with your name and address?
Yes.
How do you threaten people,
But
Resta?
no one came here, so they were intimidated.
They were scared.
Most of the time, people get a little freaked out when their head starts to hurt when they look at me. It's because the face.
My head doesn't hurt when I look at you.
Shut up. It's one of those vids.
Do you guys think it's been 15 years in all the other planes too?
I imagine that time is relative.
That
Only
hurts
That
my
sounds
head.
right.
I gotta make a call, a dream call.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
Well, you guys seem like you're kind of like just chilling out in my lobby now, so
Oh,
go on and do your stuff. Oh, you waiting for the beds because they're here around you. Look with your eyes.
Oh,
They've arrived. Trodor's here.
all right.
She unloads all the
This is
beds
we'll
and
go
stuff.
off and relax for an hour. Shower, clean up.
Yeah,
Opal will
and there are like this tower is fully equipped with all sorts of luxuries. There is indoor plumbing. There is indoor like hot showers. There's like a spa on one of the levels. A lot of this goes unused too because Trodor hasn't had a body for a while, but a lot of it is in the traditional Trodorian decor with lots of statues of Trodor, lots of images of Trodor, lots of mosaics in the waters of Trodor, etc., etc.
Just the
I-
classiest.
Yes.
In another section of the house, I'll just be like, Trodor, do you see me?
Trodor,
Oh no.
I have intercoms all around my tower.
Oh, okay. That's so cool. Rest will also begin
Sorry.
to just go get showers and stuff. Just getting cleaned up. Relax.
Nanan will, wherever the bedrolls were kind of put down, just like lay one out for the shaman, making their hair.
Oh
all
yeah, like
pretty.
they brought like actual beds. They've got like she brought like some constructible beds and like she like kind of clicks a button and they like kind of like deploy themselves and build themselves in place wherever you want them. And they can like click in and out and like undeploy as well.
Okay.
They're quite heavy, so you wouldn't want to really carry them around, but unless you do. But they're great for just readjusting.
Nice. All right. Nanan will hoist the shaman up on to one of them and like make their hair all pretty, adjust them so like they and shot in the dark. Just praying to the spirits. Help, please let this work and maybe I don't know. Do that. To the unconscious core.
Just saying a prayer.
And maybe because we're here. Some of that. Spare the
Unleash
dying
some
and
spiritual energy into the corpse. And what words do you utter with your prayer?
I believe that they can be saved with your help. If I haven't made you too mad, maybe you can help me help them. And then when they come back, they can help the rest of our people.
Your only answer is silence.
Okay. Just pat their head and think maybe this works. Okay.
Anyone do anything else?
Mirana's gonna find like, I guess, a hot tub and do our classic like sink under the water, shirt waist, whatever.
Yeah.
Nemesis has never cared too much about bodies more than souls, so he just like plops Leary down on the bed, and then he's like, "All right, I'm gonna go shower." Oh, Nanan, by the way, we're gonna need another 500 gold diamond for your shaman.
Right. Okay. How do we find the shiny rocks?
TRODUR bucks.
You'll want to try to find honestly, gemstones are hard to come by these days. You could spend some time, try to procure one and work some angles. I could help you with that. But probably take like a week of time just to like really get the balls rolling to track down any sufficient amount of gemstones. They're drying up. More and more spells are being used. More and more magics are being called upon. All of this demon shit. Shortages all over.
Are we on the water right now on your tower?
Yep. You see, we built this big canal, or kind of like a big moat around TRODUR town, with the cliffside, and separating the cliffside and the mountainside from the area to kind of keep it a little safer, a little more secure.
Ooh. Do you think there are like, I don't know, shells and mussels and clams and whatnot on there? Yeah,
Maybe.
there.
I don't really know how all that ecology shit works, but I assume eventually like plants and shit grow in man-made water, so goblin-made water sources, I should say.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pearl diving for the rest of
Yeah.
or for like an hour.
Make
or two,
just make a
maybe?
perception check. Yeah, just for the duration of this, make a perception check. This will kind of cover your efforts over the entire period.
Can I do it with guidance?
Sure.
I'm on a
That makes
mission.
sense.
I know what I'm
Yep.
looking for. Was 1, 3, 4.
Ooh, very nice. You managed to find 2 pearls. They are you can add this to your inventory in game because it'll add to your weight. They are well, this might be easier if I just do this to your inventory. Hang on. Doot. Give me. We are. Cool. But yeah, you find 2 pearls.
Sorry, I'm just reading through my loot, and my is a little bit more gruesome than I had thought, because it's just the head and the torso. I forgot to put that.
Yep.
Wonderful. Okay, cool. Pearls.
Oh, and while Nanan's going and pearl diving, Nemesis is just gonna ritually do the gentle repose on the shaman, just to keep her fresh while we look for those materials.
Cool. Okay.
But then he's
So,
chilling.
generally just taking a short rest or long rest here, or just kind of like chilling out for the rest of the day. Is that the plan? Just downtime for the rest of the day?
My plan was just short rest.
Short rest?
Yeah,
You got it.
just short
If
rest.
All right. Resta, Opal, and Zekian, where are you 3 spending your short rests?
In the bed.
I'll be kind of restless, and after I get cleaned up, I'll go over to TRODUR, or I guess I could just say it anywhere. TRODUR, could you show me how any of this stuff works?
Oh, you want to learn about Artifice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know a thing or
I've-
two. It's a long journey. It takes a long time to really like fucking master this shit. But if you want to get started, here, and you see like a little receptacle slide out of his form, and there's a tome here. This is basically, I just wrote this right now, but it's basically a little facsimile of like the first chapter of all you'll need to know about Artifice to get started. Read through this book, practice the text, use the examples in here, and try to like really think about what's going on. Actually think about what's happening and think about why these things are happening within the textbook examples, and you'll have like a really easy time learning.
Okay. Thank you, TRODUR.
Yep. Just don't like sell those secrets or anything because they're pretty valuable.
I would never sell someone else's secrets.
You can add TRODUR's Artifice Guide, Chapter 1, and it weighs 5 pounds, and it's worth about 50 gold. You got that to your inventory.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, Zekian, where are you spending your short rest?
Is there like so this tower that we're at, it's like we had to leave land to get to it?
There was like a sandy path that seems to drift with you know that one Mario Kart level where the sand like kind of like the water comes up and covers the sand? It's kind of like that path is. And it does seem like there's a deployable bridge that TRODUR could deploy if he wanted to.
Does the path seem walkable?
Yeah, right now the tide is low.
Yeah, Zeke's just gonna wander. He's gonna like wander back to shore, find like a green patch, and just lay down in it.
Yeah, it feels
He's gonna try to find like a
nice.
quiet space alone.
You do. And you find a nice, quiet grove near the beach, near the water, but still like in the brush. There are shady trees, comfortable, soft patches of mud and moss that can act as a natural bedding. And an overall sense of tranquility, even here amidst the civilization. Like it's juxtaposed. It's just right on the edge. But it is very nice. Very serene. All right. Well, in that case, I think it's everyone's decided where they are for their short rest. That's going to be an hour. And you guys can go ahead and benefit from your short rest.
Nice. So that means I take down my level of exhaustion.
I presume with my exertions in swimming and whatnot, it would not apply to me.
Correct. Big healing.
Yeah, I kind of think of this as like Neffs is fully like washing off everything for the past few days, so he's like getting full enjoyment out of this little hour.
Yeah. You guys have, fuck, I like, you guys have been through some shit. This is me as the game master saying that. And you are all carrying the scars of that and the grime of that. And Nessus, that grime feels good to remove. That grime, as you wash it, you emerge from this hot shower feeling like a new tiefling. And as the water was hitting you, it steamed up, and it's extra steamy in the shower to make it. It kind of creates that natural extra charisma that your character has because of your flaming hair and flaming beard.
Shower scene.
And shower. Yeah, shower scenes are naturally Neff's
Yeah,
ideal.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
full
perfect. The visuals there.
Steam cloud is just barely hanging over his junk.
Oh, it is literally the last thing that's posted in
Exactly.
Neff's storm.
Yes, it is.
Soap with the tail. Nice.
And at the end of your short rest, Would you all like to head somewhere to rendezvous? We'll say at the base of the tower. You guys all kind of meet back up to decide on your next moves, your next plans.
I just want to kind of have a tourist day.
That's valid.
Resta's kind of Resta is reading her book. I kind of want to hit up that coffee shop. Maybe stay there for a while, read.
I have to make a call.
How long do you want to stay here? I mean, we should probably recuperate and catch up on some loose ends.
Yeah, it is worth mentioning. You've only been here an hour so far, so you got a wide berth of ranges to decide on how long you want to be here overall.
End of the month?
End of the month.
Wait the rest of the month here.
So
Do whatever. Like 7 or
That's
8
about
days.
that's a full week. A little over a week.
if people think we're dead, we can just stay dead a little longer.
I think we should try to actually figure out more about what's happened in the last 15 years. I mean, sure, we got the surface level about the world or the nearby world,
The
but
state
we
of
don't
Emberwell, but
know how what's going on with the demons. We don't know what's going on really with the Waterlord or Dagon. And I think if we can find some information, it would be really smart to actually get it definitively.
Yeah. I don't know if
I
we
agree with Opal.
necessarily have to take a week off. I mean, we might be able to, but first thing we would have to do is gather more information because we don't know anything about heralds, Dagon, Radagon, these
Water.
demon things pouring out, those pirates. We just don't know anything.
We know grey mouths underwater.
We don't know. Well, they did say that it was because of fish.
the Sahagin that we fought in the catacombs,
Mm.
if they came back, well, they'd probably just recuperated forces, but it could be related to Ragadoodle.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that the fish people didn't sink a city on their own.
Then maybe one of these days we go back and make hot fish.
So we need to spend some time figuring out what we're doing or what happened. There's so much that's changed.
Yeah, I've got a couple of questions for TRODUR before we leave, but yeah.
I've got a lot myself too.
And I want to try the shiny rocks for different shiny rocks, I guess. Maybe this sort because it's heavy.
Okay, well, I'm going to go talk to TRODUR.
And you start to head up the tower and back to the brain chamber, and it's like, oh hey, what's going on?
Hey, I've got a couple of questions for you. You said that Peter's dead. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard at least.
And judging by this whole brain cage tank business, I take it that you were in my city.
No, I actually figured this out on my own. It was a pretty logical connection to get my own brain in a jar. Once I was open up to the principles and the concepts that Gabreth got me on, it was a logical progression.
So how do you know about Peter?
I've heard through the grapevine. I send some scout outs from time to time and try to keep an eye on things, but I haven't really been intervening because I just don't have the resources.
Or if you've been keeping your eye on where Peter was, you know how the city's doing?
Vito wasn't in the city last I heard. He started leaving the city. He started wandering around and trying to find a way to cure that curse that was on him.
So that's a no.
Don't really know how the city's looking, no.
Okay, never mind.
Fair enough. I know the living green, it went still. It stopped moving, stopped thrashing for a while, and hell, it has for the longest time.
Ooh, ooh.
For the longest time.
Well, it's good to see you again.
Hey, you too. Sorry you didn't get your horns back.
That's fine. I don't need them.
That's a good attitude. Hell yeah. If I could slap your ass, I'd slap it.
Thanks. I'm gonna go.
Yeah. You
I
take
think,
care, Zekian.
I think maybe you should find some time to talk to Nefsis. What has
Oh,
happened?
yeah?
Yeah, and I think you two kind of have your own special way to communicate.
What should I ask him about specifically?
I don't know, life, how it's going, death.
Nature of life and death. That's a
I
pretty
mean,
good
he did.
conversation for him. He's real wise.
Yeah, he died.
Oh shit! Right? Yeah. Well, I knew that, but like,
Yeah, hence the
wait
flaming
again.
hair, and also that corpse that he brought in. Yeah, that's his kid.
Another one, huh?
Yep.
How do you think he's handling that?
You know, honestly, he's probably not too bothered about it.
What? The Nevis I know, when I knew him years back, he would burn that. He would throw fireballs at you, didn't he?
Yeah,
When you like even just badmouthed his daughter. What
Yeah.
changed?
a lot. That's what I'm saying. You should probably talk to him about it. It's. I don't think I can use good enough words to explain. And I
Wow.
don't really think it's my place to explain it. But I do think you should know.
Hell yeah! Like, well, shit. Okay. When you see him next, tell him to come talk to me. I need to know these things.
All right, yeah, we'll do. I'll be around. I'm gonna go.
All right. Take care again. Take care of yourself, Zekian.
Yeah.
All right, and throw it down. Like, we're home to a few Fey refugees. The ones that were stuck on this side when the Feywild collapsed, they're still around, and there's a place for you here. You're not unwelcome.
Maybe I'll go talk to them. See if maybe they know something about the city.
That's a good idea.
Cool.
But as you begin to like make your way down the tower and out to back where the party is, you see the rest of the gang kind of huddled up.
You guys decide what we're gonna do.
It looks like we're leaning on gathering information about everything that's happened in the last 15 years, and then maybe taking a spell to relax.
Is there anything in specific you're trying to learn about? Or just everything?
You're muted, bud.
Opal.
You're still muted on Discord.
Still muted. Still muted. Head mic.
Oh wow!
Hello?
It's a
Oh,
combo.
okay,
There we go.
The mic was down. It's like that unmuted me, but it didn't. Well, I think it's sort of a general thing, but mostly the I mean, there's the demons. There's finding out about where and what Dagon is up to. What Ragadon is up to. There's a lot of
Important
big
clarification,
picture
just
stuff.
with that particular thing. I don't want to do this too often.
I know that they're sort of one in this.
Cool.
Yeah, but even still, it's like what what like the Waterlord's people and Dagon's people might not be the exact same, but anyway, Opal doesn't get that intricacy.
You got
Opal's
it.
6 int gang. So
Oh,
in any case, like I don't know if there's a library. I mean, I don't know if a library is the right place, but even I mean, I know Mook or you're not Mook, you're Nephsis. Nephsis,
You guys
you
want
were
to
saying
research
talking about
something?
yeah, I want to research stuff and maybe talk to like if there are any temples or anything in the
There are
area.
rules for that. Takes so just so you know, check out the downtime rules in the base rules section if you want an overview of how this works. But I'm going to explain it really briefly and really simply. You need a week of downtime and some resources to begin researching. It's about 50 gold worth of materials. This is going to be spent on materials, bribes, gifts, and other expenses to further your research. So this begins with you declaring the focus of your research, a specific person, place, or thing. And after 1 work week, you can make a check that's kind of detailed there. We'll get to that piece by piece though, so make it more fun. So that's like a whole week endeavor to really do any research, any worthwhile research.
Okay.
I could also magically check in on anybody we need, depending.
Yeah, Durana wouldn't be a bad one to try to check in on. I'll bet she's confused as all hell about what happened to us. And probably, oh my god, the whole temple. Why? What? I mean, if we killed the Green Mother, what happened to the temple of the Green Mother in Emberwell? And the well.
And her clerics are probably all devoid of some kind of power now. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to look into the advancement of technology, see how widespread all of the stuff here in TRODUR town is.
Hey, boss! You hear that intercom from the tower, like it's a big, massive intercom on the side of the tower just blasting out. Boss! Did he tell you to come up yet?
Nephthys will thaumaturge back. No, but I'll head up and I'll just fly diagonally right up there if there's any windows or close entrances.
Hell yeah! And you do. And you kind of get back up to the top and get inside. Well, you start to. But anyone else doing anything while Nephthys flies up?
I've got about 5 minutes.
Or would anyone else like to talk to TRODUR so we can do it all at once, essentially?
Sorry, quick question about when we might expect a break.
You want to take a break?
Just,
Let's take a break here.
It doesn't have to be now. Just
Oh.
to set expectations for.
Here's a great time if it's good for you. Great for me.
If I'm not
'Cause you got-
interrupting anything?
No. It's
I
actually
was just
great
done.
because it gives you guys time to think about what you guys want to do because you guys are in a bit of an open world now because there's a lot of decisions to make and you guys get to make a lot of your own decisions. So have fun with that.
Oh, time back is. 10
Yes,
after,
good
1/4
point.
after?
Let's do 11:15.
Cool.
is try to like boil down to more thematically appropriate campaign specifics like soundtracks essentially. I'm still working. This is kind of my default one right now. I'm kind of working on one for each of my other campaigns going on right now and getting like a custom one tailored to the vibes of that setting. Because it goes a long way. Because like this one is Zelda is great for being around Emberwell with all the Fae themes. I think that's a great like association. And the music kind of helps really set that tone automatically.
Your use of Groos's theme for the Toad Ranch. Now, whenever I think of the toads, I think of Groos's theme. And it's like, that is like if I think of a frog, like Groos's theme immediately comes to mind.
Heck yeah, that's the idea. It works super well. It works super well having a more concise playlist that is more focused.
Yeah, I I've been struggling trying to figure out like, because I can't just make a generic playlist for the entire continent because each country in that continent is just like a different genre.
Yeah, you got to set the constraints of the campaign naturally and organically, and that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Noir. I can just go play the LA Noir soundtrack, and then it's like, oh yeah, but then that doesn't work if they're in like a foresty area. You don't have fucking like smooth trumpets playing.
Yeah. Well, anyways, let's jump back in now that we're all kind of regathered here on the shores, just outside, or on the bridge, or even on the tower, wherever you'd like to be. Near
in the water.
Or in the water, near the TRODUR Tower. Near TRODUR Tower. Why can't I? Oh, I have it open. That's why I can't click on it. Yep. Where you guys go from here is entirely up to you.
I think Bresta is going to spend far too much time in whatever workshop she's allowed to be in.
Heck yeah. I think it's a good idea to decide on how much time we plan on spending in the town, but let's probably get through our initial explorations of the town if anyone wants to explore. Which it sounded like Nefsis wanted to do a little tourism.
Oh, I definitely want to go get some coffee at that one place.
Talk to TRODUR first, though.
All right, let's do that. Is anyone else going to talk to TRODUR?
Typically, I already have. I can't come back until I have results.
You got it. All right, here comes TRODUR time. You make your way back up. TRODUR's brain, his holograph reappears, and he's like, I think I got the illusion fixed. I think that the spell wore off, and I got the thing going again. The projectile's great, good, looks good. You can't see me, right?
No.
I mean, you can see me. You can see like the big hologram me, right? Cool, great, fantastic. Boss, what the fuck happened to you?
Well, we went.
Why are you so aloof and cool now? I mean, you were cool before, but like, you're so chill. You're so relaxed.
Really, it's just because, I have a solution. I mean, I just need tomorrow, and a lot of this is gonna get fixed. But I was
solution. What the fuck does that mean?
Well, I can bring back my daughter, and I can fix you all in the same day.
Hell yeah. Slap ass.
But, we went to the castle. We took command of the Bandersnatch, and then we went to find the Green Mother. We found a portal to her throne. When we were in the castle, I got killed by some demons down there. And,
oh shit! Yeah, I like the letter. I remember this part.
Yeah, I came back pretty quickly, but for me, it was a long time. But,
yeah.
You spent time being dead, right?
Yeah, a little bit. It was weird. I don't really remember much about it, actually.
Yeah. Well. It was honestly a pretty nice time. I enjoyed it. So hopefully if my daughter is anything like me, hopefully she's gonna enjoy it too. But I'm sure if I ask her back, she'll come.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's heavy stuff, man. Like, whoa, well, this one you can get that. That's good. Okay. I like this, Nev. You're proactive. You like getting ahead of things. That's really cool.
Well, I mean, it's a bit worrying. The 15 years. I don't really like Xanthus being out there. He knew all of my family's name, and he's had 15 years head start. So
Oh yeah, that freak. He disappeared off the face of the fucking planet not too long ago.
maybe I'm fortunate then. But I'm trying not to think about it until tomorrow. I'm trying to enjoy your town. I'm so proud of what you've accomplished. I just want to take it in with fresh eyes.
Oh yeah, yeah. I do too. Hopefully soon I'll have the freshest of eyes available, courtesy of the boss.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, boss.
Is this town known for anything in particular? Is there just anything I have to do?
Oh, well, yes, but one thing, you should probably take your buddy Zekian with you when you go. He came up here and he wanted me to talk to you, but he seemed like he was stirred up about some stuff. He seems concerned about you specifically, and you should take him to all sorts of wondrous attractions all across the city, such as the Great Bank of TRODUR, or the Great Goblin Market of TRODUR, Pasquian's Gym, the statue of the greatest goblin, TRODUR, the Green Goblin Brewery, which brews coffee for the Green Goblin Coffee Company, which fuels the Green Goblin Trading Company, which is named for the mascot, which is TRODUR.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's great. And any food I should get from the market?
The best thing to get here is a fried cornball.
Fried cornball.
We don't really do s'mores as a communal thing because I keep that a secret. No one can know. It's the source of all my power.
I'm going to go get a cornball.
It's the power of friendship. I make friends with s'mores.
I know. We're going to have more soon.
You're my friend, Nephsis.
Yes, you're my friend too.
You would never smash my jaw.
No, I would not.
Ever.
No.
And you would avenge anyone who dared to come in here and smash my jaw heinously between now and tomorrow, should that ever happen.
Yes, I would, but that wouldn't happen.
That would never happen. TRODUR Town's a safe place.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But the front door is open, right? I can just like leave it hanging.
TRODUR time.
Okay. This is slows down.
All right. As you depart, you regroup. All back together.
Before we head out, can I just do this really quick, guys? Or are you guys in a rush?
Do what?
You want to do your message? You're trying to make a call?
Yes.
How you trying to do that? A dream?
Dream, yeah.
Hmm?
So it's in 15 years, so I'll just cast it to Ori now. See if she's still imprisoned.
But yeah, do you guys have time for that? Up to you guys.
How much time is?
5 minutes? 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I can hang out.
Yeah, we've got all the time you guys need.
I will spend that time kind of in the shallow waters trying to scrub off I imagine, like, black tinges.
It helps a little bit. The pure water kind of gets some of it off, but it seems to be emanating from some sort of new organ within, just beneath the surface of your skin. It's almost like a second layer of skin that's kind of just there and kind of trying to make its way out. It's not very pleasant, but you're already ahead of me. You got this thing, but that's what I was going to ask. Cool. So, as you prepare your ritual and prepare your spell to make contact the usual way, you enter into a place you have much more control over than the last time you used this spell. It's a blank canvas. It is seemingly reacting to your imagination and your thoughts. Every time you think up of anything, you think of Zekian, a facsimile of Zekian appears. You think up Mookery. And Mookery's there. Now, you think of
He just
Nessus.
fucking pops up.
He's there. Whoa, what the fuck? Where am I? If you think of Nessus, Nessus appears, and like facsimiles of them appear in this. It's not necessarily them, or maybe it is, but you don't really have any way of knowing. And this kind of expands into your own little space, but there is no one else here. There's no other presences. You are alone here. You're isolated here.
Can I try to push it further and speak to the manager person?
There's no one else around. You are the manager here.
Oh, I run the store. Fuck. Just gonna, Desna? Mommy Dream? No? I mean, I did kill a demon. It's only been 15 years. You forgot about me already? Okay. I hope Arena's well. Goodbye. And then she'll leave.
The dream ends.
Bad news? Didn't work.
Oh,
I think sometimes gods are like that. Sometimes they just don't answer. Most of the time, they just don't answer.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna take God advice from you currently, Nanan. I don't think you're in the best state to.
No, this was fun before. They like didn't. They like never answered me.
She's talking about the demon.
The demon.
You.
I'm not.
mm,
What did you have to? What did they ask for? Did you tell us already? Are you gonna tell us?
none.
Yeah.
What did they ask for?
Are these
Bodies.
or mine?
Like, they want you to dig up graves?
They want you to kill people and take their bodies.
I don't know about taking their bodies. The worm just wanted live bodies or mine. But there's a whole like almost Probably. Yep. Until then,
How many bodies?
math is weird.
This is Zeke, Miranda. Do you guys have any idea how to get that out of her again?
When you look at Nefsis, he's got sunglasses that he got out of from nowhere, and he's got a little fiery fanny pack on, and he just and he's got shorts. And he's gonna kick out and be like, "Listen, we're gonna take care of that tomorrow, but today I've got an itinerary for where we're going." And he takes out a map where he has little landmarks circled. He's like, "First, I'm thinking we hit the Great Bank of TRODUR and do some conversions of our gold into some TRODUR bucks. Then I think we hit the market, get some corn balls. That's what TRODUR recommended. Then we go to the statue, maybe just enjoy, get some maybe souvenirs. We can get statues of ourselves or maybe little nameplates. And then we hit up the Green Goblin, get some coffee for some energy late in the day. And we look to see if there's any like local clubs or anything to hang out at. But that demon thing, that can wait till tomorrow."
Do you think they have mugs with our name on it, and then we could get the coffee poured into our named mugs?
You know, I think that would be very odd in for most names in the society, besides the ones that sound like Tro. But for us, probably, I would hope so.
Do you think they have menu items named after us?
And if they don't, we could always just get paint and mugs and put our own names on our own mugs.
Oh, arts and crafts project.
Mine will mostly be globs of dots, but works the same. Oh, as I'm chewing on a cornball.
It's delicious.
What was the one other thing I wanted to ask? Oh yeah, Nanan.
Hmm?
You said it wanted bodies.
Oh.
Did you say what kind?
It was non-specific.
Okay, well we can just go hunting. We can find some like mice or something.
I was thinking maybe that, yeah.
Fish and trip.
Any kind of living creatures will do.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Any
yeah.
living creature will do, I guess.
Anything that's got a soul. Ooh, yeah.
Oh well, that doesn't
Maybe
sound so
it's
bad.
one of my
I mean, you would go hunting anyway, right? Like that doesn't sound like much of a change of pace.
Yeah. I mean, wait. Warm. Will I be able to eat them after?
Oh yeah, you eat them, I eat the soul. Ooh yeah.
Yeah. This sounds like maybe mutual, both benefit. Both are good. When this
You know it.
good.
Oh yeah.
Question: does your demon have a name?
You can call me whatever you like.
He says whatever you like.
Some call me the king.
He says whatever you like. I'm pretty sure that's his name.
Oh,
It's Elsley Elvis. Is his true demon name?
Well, at first he said whatever you
No.
like.
How'd you figure it out?
Resta will activate her glambison and turn it into a very light summer wear, keeping it to like shorts and like a blouse or something. But oh, this is kind of weird, but it's nice. Let's just go have some. Let's go get some TRODUR bucks. We're gonna need this place's currency to get this stuff figured out. Get whatever we want.
I have a question for you, whatever you like. Hello, whatever you like.
What? Was someone talking to me?
Yes.
Yep.
Sorry, I was looking at some notes here. What'd you say?
I have questions
She's
for
asked-
you. If somebody were to, I don't know, stab me and then try to like pull you out or whatever.
That would be majorly uncool.
For you, yes. But would that?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm wondering.
I'm not really rooted in here deep enough. You shouldn't let that happen, because then we won't be friends anymore.
What happens with our word bond?
Well, we both become much better than the sums of our parts. Oh, yeah.
I don't understand.
You will soon. You just got to give it some time.
Well, so as long as you are in me, our
Look,
word
I'm
bond.
feeling pretty sleepy. I think you should probably save some of these questions for, maybe tomorrow. I used a lot of energy tonight. Or whatever time it is. Hard to tell being in here. I'm
Afternoon.
gonna take a little nap.
Okay.
My
The
goat.
purple, or Morana. Well, you have word bonds with other things sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very confused by whatever you like. I said. I'm what I'm confused.
What was your contract? Your word bond?
They want a big. I think it's a big number. I don't know. It had like a few different syllables.
Like 22?
That
Right.
feels small.
Very syllables.
79?
Closer.
Hundred. It's 100.
100 bodies?
Oh, yes. I'm
Living
wondering.
bodies?
Yes. When you make word bond with your people, I don't know. Like, does it end if you're dead, or does it end if they're dead? Does it end if you?
Well,
No.
if it's tied to you, then it doesn't die until you die.
So last time
What is it,
we
like
pulled it
100
out.
bodies in like before you die, or a year? How long do you have?
Until my next HD.
No, I don't think we've killed 100 people since we've been together.
Oh, you haven't.
I mean, we killed a bunch of zombies, and those aren't souls or anything living bodies.
Oh,
We've killed
yeah, I
goblins.
guess they are dead bodies.
I'm pretty sure we haven't
with
killed
arms.
100.
You know, Noachi. She eats, brings back mice and crickets and rabbits. Sometimes large snakes, even.
And I mean, If it's a demon, it doesn't matter if we kill it here. It's still alive where it came from.
Aren't we banishing it tomorrow? And why don't we just put this conversation on hold? Either we banish it tomorrow and we don't have to worry about any of this, or we can't banish it and then we'll have to figure it out.
Hey, Oog, can I ask you a fun question? So you know how like if Nanan, like hypothetically, lets this thing stay in her, eventually something's gonna happen where she's probably gonna lose some control or just be like completely taken over or something with like demon.
Make a religion check.
Okay, because I have a question after that.
That's very likely.
Okay.
On a scale of not okay
How long
to
it would
anathema,
take?
how long
Okay.
is he allowed?
How long it would take? But go ahead and ask your second question.
Can she reverse that process if the creature is bound to her? Can she like consume the creature?
A heroic soul might be able to.
Okay. This might not even be worth bringing up, but the same thing I did with the arm, I can maybe do with the thing inside of you. And I can, if I do it with a high enough level, I can give you like 30 days to consume it instead of it consuming you. But if you don't do it in that time, that's it. It's coming out.
Oh.
Also, I need 1,000 gold gem that you're buying.
I have
That's the
these
small
shiny
part.
rocks. I
Yeah.
found 2.
Just any gem works.
Yes, a jewel.
Whoa. That's pretty badass.
Okay. Okay. So
Well.
as long as before next hatch date, or 30 days before next hatch date, maybe.
Where the fuck are we
Well-
gonna get 1,000 gold?
I go swimming a lot.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm not gonna let it. Every day we don't bind it, it's going to take you over more. So, maybe like if we don't have the binding done in like a week, probably take it out anyway.
Okay.
And if you start to act weird in the course of that week, that time frame can adjust.
Weird. What is weird?
So anything like the shaman up there, not like the nub aspect, but like how they acted.
Yes. Shaman was not like themselves.
Mhm. But it's maybe we can move to a benefit. Yeah, let's go. I really want to go chill out for a while. We can.
You guys can move as you will. This is a small enough map. We can assume your travel speed is pretty concise with time. Just don't abuse it, obviously. Tell me when you're going large distances, essentially.
We're going to go
Okay.
to the Great Bank of TRODUR.
Hell yeah. On the way over there, you come across a crowd of angry goblins. Hey, get the fuck out of here. Fuck you. We don't want any part in your stupid war and your stupid fight and your stupid Knights of Emberwell stupid shit. Get out of here. And you see they are yelling, surrounding a human male, very short and healthy build, dark complexion, short, curly, medium blonde hair with a Fu Manchu mustache. He looks very afraid of this crowd that is harassing him. And he's like, I just was looking for volunteers to just well, support the knight's efforts in the area of the bay to shut up, loser! And they throw a rock at his face, and it just hits him. Oh, I'm
Could
sorry.
I use my reaction to catch the rock before
Oh,
it hits
yeah.
him?
Oh, what the fuck is this going on? Shit, he's a magic man. He's a magical. Run, run! And they all get the fuck out of there. Oh. Oh. Are they gone?
I'll just drop the rock where it is.
They were very mean to me.
Why are they so upset?
I just was recruiting locals to try to create a force to march north and help establish order in the Bay of Ackerford. And they were very rude. They attacked me.
Crying?
Look at me. I'm wounded.
Don't worry, I got you. Nessus will heal her kit.
Those of you that were in Emberwell originally, the very first time in Emberwell, you recognize this individual to be a much older, scrawny, nerdy guy that you guys ran into at the garrison a long time ago. His name was Hanros. I don't know if it was mentioned back then, but you ran into him for like a brief moment with Martin. It was like for a split second, but this is him anyways. He looks at you. Anyways, I should probably get out of town. These goblins don't really want me here anymore, and I don't seem very welcome.
What's the pay for clearing the Bay of Ackerburn?
Oh, nothing. We're doing it out of the kindness of our
Oh
hearts.
yeah, get the fuck out of here, dude.
All right.
Yeah, good luck in another town.
I'm gonna do it for free. I'm gonna do it for not you.
What is happening in the bay? Is it just the demons and the sea monsters?
Yes. Well, that's the run of it. Yeah.
And are they getting in the way of your trade, or?
Well, we Knights of Emberwell serve a new liege. Well, he doesn't like to reveal his name, but it is important to remember that his will is absolute, and that we must follow it.
And he's the one declaring that the bay must be cleared.
He has recently, in his great wisdom, proven that there is a terrible demonic threat. Apparently, incursions all over the bay.
North is where that all that black stuff is coming out of, right? It's tainting the water.
From the mountains, yes.
What happened to the previous liege of Emberwell?
Oh. He willingly gave up the throne to my liege. Tolvar Blackthorn, he gave it up. He said he was not fit to rule, not to lead in these chaotic times. He was scared of all the civil wars going on, scared of the conflict. So he stepped down, gave it to one within
How
his
to
clan.
describe your new liege? Did you say you've seen him in the sunlight before?
I can't disclose information about my lord. I'm sorry. It is forbidden.
What about Lady Durana?
Lady Durana. How do you know this name?
She is the short one. We are friends.
Business partners.
She was a valiant hero of Emberwell.
Was.
Yes. Was. She trained me. She taught me everything I knew. Me and so many of the garrison. Oh, I'm welling up with emotion just thinking about it now.
And what happened to her?
She perished during the Greymouth incident. Oh, awful, awful thing.
So hold on. So Greymouth son. So can you tell us a little bit more about when and what instigated the Greymouth incident? I don't want
The
to
association,
on you.
those greedy bastards, they dug more and more. They wanted more and more, and they went into the lakes and they started harvesting the eggs, and they took the eggs to sell in exotic markets, and they did not know what they were bringing about. The damn fools.
That does sadden me to hear. I'm
Breaks
sorry
my heart
for
every
your-
time I tell the story.
And what became of the association? I mean, the association was larger than just Greymouth, as I recall. Are they still active?
The association. Oh, a shadow. Before, now, even more enigmatic. No one knows where the new hideout is. They up and left the town. They had the power to defend it if they were there. They could have stopped it. Bastards, greedy bastards. No honor amongst any of them.
I mean, they were a criminal organization, to be fair.
That is the failing of the garrison. We couldn't keep order there. They were the ones left in charge. They were the ones left with power. If we were just stronger, we could have dealt with it.
To be fair, before the association took over, Greymouth was kind of hanging on the thread of one person. And then when she died, we got the association.
Very sorry for all of the troubles you've been through. Try to avoid getting smashed by more of the locals. We'll keep that whole Northern Bay thing in mind.
Maybe don't send any more people to die there, too.
That's why we've been looking for volunteers. We haven't sent out any of our own people.
Okay, now that's fucked. You're asking volunteers to go die for you.
We're training them, and then we're sending them off a little bit. Yes.
Yeah, but you're not sending them any money or anything. You're just
We're giving them basic equipment like clubs and stuff.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
They earn more equipment as they go. It's a good system.
This is the Imperium of Man.
Not too far off.
Oh no. Guys, these are the bad guys. We have to stop them. Well,
Are you implying that we're not also the bad guys?
hey,
We're the biggest
the world is a
boys.
We did just rip a plane from its rightful place and fucking dunk it into another one.
listen. The world is
And then
different
also
because of
knowing
us.
that we were the only line of defense against an Eldest, fucked off for 15 years and just let it happen. So,
I mean,
yeah.
we didn't choose to fuck off for 15 years.
Well, yeah, I
Like,
didn't know that was going to happen, to be fair.
Well, you know. Just saying.
But that is the chronology.
Our hands aren't exactly clean here.
Told anybody to go. It's like, oh yeah, this guy that we don't care about. Go and die for us, please.
Okay, Zeke, the person
guess we have
who
to.
tossed his own people into a blender to make an
Hey.
artifact to
Hey,
levy
showed you that
favors
in
from a god.
confidence.
Oh yeah, you showed Opal that in confidence.
Yeah, exactly. So shut up.
You need to be my accomplice in this.
You watched it happen. You're as much of a monster as me.
Oh, and I
You
agreed
were
with you. I
silent.
agree with you. I have no shame.
So what's
yeah.
the trade of these TRODUR box?
Ah, right. I was looking at that other map. Too busy. As you get to the bank, you come across
map?
this individual who is running the till of this glorious interior. It is a structure made of marble inlaid with gold and black, as well as large pillars that are statues of TRODUR holding up the various parts of the bank.
Is it just so it's like a bunch of like ripped TRODURs like holding up the ceiling?
Correct.
What's the? Oh, is there a teller?
Hi, my name's Ayland, and I will help you. Come, come. Come
Hey,
on.
Ayland.
What can I help you with today?
What's the conversion of gold to TRODUR bucks?
1 gold piece will get you 10 TRODUR bucks. TRODUR bucks are about the same rate as silver around here, and they weigh a surprisingly similar amount.
You're so helpful.
Wait, what? How did you make is it paper?
Yes.
How did you make paper as heavy as silver?
It's
No, it's the denominations.
It's that. It doesn't matter.
Mhm.
I think player me is actually confused.
The denominations. What is confusing you?
Never mind. I heard weight and I'm confused. But sure, I'll pull out 10 plat, 100 TRODUR bucks, that'd be 100 TRODUR. No, 1,000.
10 platinum would be 1,000 TRODUR bucks.
Yeah, that should cover expenses for a while, right?
We have these
How-
rocks.
How much does a cup of coffee cost around here? We're new to town.
Like the good stuff.
Yeah.
Jokes on you, Trotter Town.
If I were to go to Clutch Bowls, how much would
go to talk with the nice lady Ahmed Relly? She took over for her grandmother running the coffee shop. She's a very nice lady.
Oh, I was just trying to figure out the value. Sure.
She has
1,000 TRODUR
various
bucks then.
brews, and she puts magical ingredients in her brews, so they vary from price from day to day.
Should I just put it as silver in my inventory or the TRODUR bucks?
Yes.
I now have 1,057.
Nefsis is going to put 30 gold into TRODUR bucks.
Make a note if you in your inventory if you have TRODUR bucks though as well, because TRODUR bucks have more economical value here than just normal silver coins. You will be able to barter with them more heavily than you would be able to silver. So do make a note of how many of your coins are and keep track of that, however you want to.
Okay.
Can I trade 100 silver or 100?
100 TRODUR bucks, yep. You can trade in all your silver for TRODUR bucks if you'd like. That's just something to note.
Oh, hell yeah, 50 more.
You just can't trade in copper, or the only thing they'll take is gold and silver and platinum for TRODUR bucks. This can be a great thing to use the downtimes tracker for on your character sheets. That could be a good way to do it. I'm not sure. It's really up to personal preference. A simple note will do the job, really.
Alrighty. Banger. Let's
There's your TRODUR bucks.
yeah, I got mine and loot.
By the way, you guys look into you look new to town. Actually, you look kind of familiar. Oh shit, hang on. Wait here. And he kind of turns the till like off and then he runs off. Stay there.
He got so young all of us.
I'm suddenly much more chipper now.
He loves statues. As he comes back, holding
Passion takes off a couple dozen.
a
years.
silver statue of a tabaxi monk. This thing's heavy, but look at its splendor. It's you.
I
you
guess
got-
that's something that doesn't get portrayed particularly well. But I can't really look at it per se. I don't know.
Well, with your
you knew that.
with your
I,
sense,
I,
you can.
I'm giving the guy shit.
No, I know about your abilities. We all do. Your sense. You should be able to sense this, right? Like you can.
I suppose.
You can you got like superpowers.
Some people might say that. I guess.
We've
Yeah.
all heard of you. Wait! And he comes back with a silver statuette of a tiefling with flaming hair. Look, I got this one too. It's also a collectible.
Wow, they
Well-
actually do work really fast.
Yeah, how did you get the flaming hair? I thought the last time was that just like it must have been like his mental image
Well,
of
he
like
serves the Sarenrae god, and then she sent us images of it. She like made this like guy appear in these like religious texts. There was this great artist who lived. What was his name? Ukongo, I think, who made the first image of Nephthys, the great boss, as a more fiery representation, more associated with his deity Desna. Sarenrae, sorry. Yeah, I get them mixed up. They all sound the same.
I have a press team.
Yes.
I guess that makes sense. You are an angel of a
I got statues of all of you, and he comes back, pulls out a silver statuette of a satyr with broken horns. This one, well, it actually is enchanted to say a catchphrase. And what does it say, Zekian?
On the what?
What's the catchphrase that this enchanted silver statuette of you says?
Oh, it's a fair thing. You wouldn't get it.
It does say just like that. And he presses it, and it says it again. And it has different like modulations, so you can like make him more excited, or more angry, or like more sarcastic. It's really fun. A great little toy. Would you like to buy it for 30 gold?
How much is that in TRODUR bucks?
that would be
That would be
300 sort of-
300 TRODUR bucks.
Oh,
But
yeah,
More
the discount
worth it.
thing.
Can he get a
about-
discount because he's
I'll give it to you for
That's not
200. Well, you did just convert it here. That's kind of weird. I gotta like kind of did the conversion. It feels like I'm getting scammed since I'm like the bank teller.
Yeah, I'm just
But
messing with you. I don't actually care.
whoa, it's so cool.
Yeah, I know.
it's pretty
neat.
cool.
Well, hang on, and then he presses
You
the
are pretty
button again. It's a fake thing. You wouldn't get it. And he's like, maybe that's what you need to hear. He kind of is imitating your accent.
Maybe it is.
How much would that be worth if they were signed?
More.
So how much would you pay us to sign them?
Make a persuasion check.
I'm so poor. I need your
Mhm.
money.
Ooh. I'll give you 50 TRODUR bucks if you sign them right now.
Sick. Okay, here.
Oh, deal.
Nice, nice, nice. Thank you.
Does mine do anything neat, or does Does my statue do anything neat? I don't know.
No, I didn't get an enchanted one. Some are enchanted, some are not.
Oh, you a big Zeke fan then?
But the more collectible ones, those are the enchanted ones. If you find one that's like this that can make noise, you can get a real pretty penny for them.
Can I say the one that is for me?
I'm missing the lizard beast part of my collection. That's what we call you.
That's okay.
The big lizard beast.
The big kekwala, mister.
Lizard beast is easier for us to say, and like we also like have this big like sword thing associated with you. Like it's real cool. It's got like a great sword, and like some of them have like opposable arms, and they can like chop at stuff. It's super cool.
Ooh, that is pretty cool. Your collection is lacking.
Well, yes, that's true. And if you happen to find one, I'd be very appreciative.
How famous are we here?
Well, you see the big statue of TRODUR? The second biggest statue in the city is a statue of you guys.
I think I know how we can make 1,000 gold really quickly.
What do you want to hold like a sign? 50 TRODUR bucks or
15 TRODUR bucks first. So we're gonna do. You guys need a party name to get like a fucking to get like a con. You need a party name con.
We're TRODUR's friends. That's our name.
TRODUR friends and TRODUR and friends con. You gotta get TRODUR to be there, and TRODUR is a reappearance and reincarnated because of what Nessus is doing tomorrow. TRODUR con could be a thing.
You know what we have to do? TRODUR Willy Wonka, where he comes out of his tower, and everyone's like, "What? I didn't think he was real." And then he does a little dive, and then he invites 5 small children in.
Tortures the children.
Blast off into space.
We might actually want to talk to TRODUR about that. That sounds wonderful.
Sorry, Norbert was pressing buttons.
Oh.
I'll sign mine Desta, but there's a little like tiny tail that makes it an R that you'd have to like use a magnifying glass.
That'll become your signature if you keep signing things like that, and they'll be like, "Yeah, it just signing like this in a weird way." But yeah, he looks at you. Thank you, and it's a pleasure to meet you, all of you.
If we're famous here, are there temples for like the ones that are religious are gods here?
We don't really like faith and all that. We're more like an ingenuity kind of people. Like to think. We don't like to believe in silly things. We all thought you were dead, and in fact, almost immediately, we were like, "Yep, they're gone. They haven't responded to the text. They're dead."
That's like, so everyone knows that is what happened.
Everyone assumes you died. We just told everybody that.
Thanks.
Well,
guess.
it was the logical assumption after like a month. We look for you a little bit.
Enjoy it. Have a nice day.
And to you as well.
TRODUR talked about you guys a lot. Like a lot. Like an uncomfortable amount. Like, dude, get over them. Come on.
They're dead, Chief.
The accident was a year ago. You have to let it go.
They're dead, you know. I tell you how fucking dead they are.
Every day, I just have to tell you that they're dead. And
You need to get over them. They're very dead.
Died.
He's an orphan.
They're all dead. They're orphans.
He's an orphan.
You see.
A dead one.
Well, yeah, you guys exit down the stairs of the bank, out back of the front. Where are you headed now?
You guys, you know how like today is our tomorrow, and it looks like whatever we did was pretty good for this place. So we're like basically the saviors of it. What if Bejigernek,
What?
the saviors of tomorrow?
Oh, party name.
Mm.
Sure.
Or like, you know, we did big favor for this place. Narvaraki. You're welcome.
I'll let you guys stew on this one for a second while I go refill my water.
Oh, no.
Good stew.
I mean, it does kind of sum up. We did the littlest thing and then fucked off for 15 years.
It was we invested in TRODUR's future.
The investors.
That was ominous.
I don't know what the direct translation for fucked off for 15 years is in Draconic. Fucked off for 15 years.
Mm.
No, I'm not really. In my mind bank, not really finding much of anything.
I don't think they're gonna have fucked in there.
Oh, this is a translator that I built.
Oh,
It's super dope. I used it actually. You might recognize some words if you pay attention to some of the names of some of the clans coming up in the future.
Sorry, I got a little excited. I did recognize again Hersey.
Heck yeah. It's a super cool little list. It's super easy to reference.
And you can
oh
like
yeah.
categorize it in different ways and stuff. And like the different tabs at the bottom. I don't know. I find it fun.
It is cool. It's cool. It's a great like world building tool for sure. But anyways,
Oh, there is an F bomb. Oh, it's Karshoj.
That one's a little hard to. Navaraki sounds like an easy one to say, and it's got to it. I don't know.
while you guys think about that and ponder that, where are you headed? You can walk and talk.
Neffs just wanted to get cornballs.
Market.
Oh yeah, you got more and more corn balls. They're about a silver piece or one TRODUR buck each.
Is it? Are there like food trucks
Yeah,
or
all
food
over the
stands
place.
set up? Oh, sick.
Wait, are there cars on this road driving?
They're little mechanical like TRODUR cars.
I love it here.
They're very simple and
place is
basic, and
fucking
they are
crazy.
polluting a little bit. But it looks like that some of the newer designs are getting better about pulling back on that.
They're like
Want and
shaking with the
pollution.
motor near the.
Yeah, exactly. Toyota. That's pretty good.
Hate that.
I'll come back with like a bunch of like fried foods, like corn and like corn balls and stuff, just like
You do
levitating
see
behind me.
a few Toyotas, by the way. That's a real brand.
Okay, what about this? Dokal Kashoji. Full-legged fuckers.
I feel like it's got to be a bit easier to say, and show like levitate over like bags of corn, like hot corn balls. I don't know what corn balls are.
It's basically
We don't
just
have
a fried ball of corn and mash, almost like cornmeal, with like chunks of corn in it, stuck onto a stick and then fried in deep oil. And it you bite into them and they're crispy and they're pop with
Does-
flavor.
Okay.
They're
Does
filled
the
with
person
grease
making
and it
them-
burns.
Yeah, this was gonna ask. Does the
Yeah.
person making them burn their hand constantly?
Yes,
Just in a
constantly.
cast and like,
So yeah, they have like these big thick gloves. Like, oh, it hurts. but it's worth it for the flavor.
If you
Every
dip your
time.
if you're fast about it, dip your hands in cold water before you put them into the fryer.
Oh, that's a big one.
I like to use ice.
Ice also works, but like water is really useful. You
I
create
just
a
throw
little
ice
layer.
into the fryer to make it cool off faster.
No, never
and then,
do that.
Then I can dip my hands in there easily.
Don't ever do that. That's a bad one.
Opal gets her second cornballer or cornball. Wait, do you guys sell portable cornballers?
No, but someone should invent that.
I'll
Right.
I'll write it down.
I'll talk to TRODUR.
You know TRODUR?
Yeah, he's a friend of ours.
Uncle might say that we go way back.
About
Like
15 years.
15 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
You might have seen our statues.
Oh, you're some sort of magicus, right? Like you're like
This has got
cosplaying.
to stop being surprising at some point.
You're like
No,
cosplayers, right? I get it.
Oh, that's a good point. But
You
yeah,
don't
no,
get
you can pinch my cheek. It's all real.
Wait, are there people that cosplay us?
Some people dress up with an illusions to look like you and pretend to be you sometimes, yes?
This clearly
God.
isn't a Faye thing because I don't get it.
I'm just kind of like over with Morna. This is the best fucking thing that's ever.
So cool.
I want to see
before-
people like.
Right before Zekian said, like, this isn't a Faye thing, Opal was, like, in the process of leaning over, was like, is this a Faye thing? Because I don't get it.
This is
And then you say it out loud.
because I don't get it.
Wait, so if they try to cosplay, or if they try to dress up as Opal, do they like glue fur to their face, or like?
Usually use magic of some sort.
Well, that's fair.
Well, that's just
Um,
lazy. Paint your
all right.
skin purple. No, I'm just kidding.
People frown on that.
Called drow face.
No, the cosplayers get a pass.
That's debatable in the community, the TRODUR town community.
All right, before we say something too problematic and get ourselves
Yeah,
in
let's
trouble,
move on.
thank you for the corn balls. They were delicious.
Enjoyed the cornball.
It was okay, but everyone kept cosplaying as one specific drow with 2 scimitars and a panther. And everyone just got real fucking sick of
They're
it.
tired of it, yeah. God,
Wait,
Driss
is
is
that-
good.
Is that a reference to something?
Legend of Driss.
Yeah.
Oh, worth a read. If you haven't read it, super good.
The
It's like
Forgotten Realm book.
The drow.
He's
Yeah.
the drow. He's the good
He's
drow
the drow.
specifically. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like he was- and
there's
then, 'cause
actually
in
a
Forgotten
picture
Realms,
of
you
him
know,
in the
they're all-
PHB. The
Yeah.
ranger is Dritz.
Are there taxis here?
There are taxes everywhere you go.
I want a helicab. Why are we fucking walking
Oh,
somewhere?
taxis. I thought you said taxes. But taxes, yes, those will follow you forever. But taxis, there are also taxis.
What are we walking for? We've got things that can do it walking for us. I'll try and hail a cab.
No,
Yeah,
let's get
it
one
will
of those
take you-
big buses, you know, the tour buses.
Oh, is there a trolley?
Oh yeah, getting the trolley. Yeah, there is a TRODUR trolley, and it looks like a big TRODUR head trolley going down the middle of like some of these avenues.
It's
And,
like the
it's
maximum
just a big-
overdrive fucking
Yeah,
trucks.
just a big TRODUR, and they when they have like horns, it goes TRODUR time, TRODUR time. And
Okay, that one's a bit extreme, but I love this fucking place.
yeah, you can
Are we,
like,
painted on the side of the trolley?
there some of them. There's graffiti on the side of this one. Some let's roll.
There's some
High
cars
or
that
low,
have a
Matt?
flaming Trodor skull on the side of them.
Hi. There is a
Oh,
graffiti of a artistic rendition of looks like Zekian, just like painted on the side of this in a very goblin graffiti style.
Does he have horns?
He does not.
Fair enough.
But is your hair is over accentuated to like make up for it. Like your hair is like almost like flowing afro, like barbarian mane, kind of coming all around. It's pretty cool.
You know, it seems like you've got the like rocker kind of fame out here, Zeke.
What can I say? I'm a bit of a rebel.
Oh, Zeke the Rebel. That'd be a pretty sick title.
Yeah, it wasn't whenever I was.
It's true.
It's sort of a giant insult.
Well, maybe these people think it's cool.
I don't know if that's a good thing. That the people who sympathize with me are the goblins.
Did Nepsis just take out a point and shoot camera and then wind it to the next photo?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, Resta's actually been like working on making a little with magical tinkering. She'll try and make a little camera. My artificer feature.
Oh yeah. Can you link that in chat for me? The feature.
Yeah. I can make 3 of these.
And what are you trying to make?
It's just like a little camera, a device that can show an image.
Yeah,
is
cool. Yeah, you make a little camera, and it's like a little Polaroid. It kind of prints out a little like image for you, and you can like make these little Polaroids, and you can keep them, and you know, add them in a notation card to like say what they are. It could be useful.
Oh. She'll like try and grab Nepsis by the shoulder and take a selfie with him.
He gives a peace sign of an old man.
And it starts to like it uses the magical artifice that you've kind of combined here using the TRODUR tech based on the stuff in this manual. And yeah, it functions, and you hear like a loud whirring and gears, and it sounds like some combustion engines going on in there, and you hear like a sputtering noise, and then bzzz, it prints out the image.
Ta-da! Oh, it's so cool.
Like the Pokemon printer. The Game Boy printer. There we go.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly like that. That's a great visual. Except it makes more noise though. Well, maybe.
I don't know. That thing was pretty.
Yeah. But anyways, where are you guys going from here? Many more places to see in TRODUR Town.
Oh, I thought it was statue, but what's this? What's this thing?
You double click it. That is
The gym, right.
Paskiyan's gym. That's what TRODUR described it as.
I mean, it's on the way, and it's worth mentioning.
And it's right next to the moon gate, which I need to actually get like a pen here so I can mark certain stuff.
It basically did recommend that we drop by there. It'd be, you know, tell him we should see. He should know if we enjoy his stuff or not. Let's stop by the gym.
All right.
Oh,
What's in the? Oh, that's the moon gate. Is the circle in the middle, Luke?
That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm putting
Cool.
the moon gate. Oh, it's a little big.
I was going to ask
Smaller.
what that little spot was. The like open square or open circle.
There we go.
Also, this is what Opal actually looks like.
aw,
Oh, that's
you're so cute. Yeah, got some good colors on the underside. Bright oranges.
Oh, it's actually all white.
Really, I'm seeing like orange in the cat. Yeah. Oh yeah. Honestly, looks a lot like you. You have the same color palette.
White with orange. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, you got the white, the orange in your current clothes. All the is the darker
Yeah,
parts of your fur.
At some point, Opal wants to drop back a little bit and like nudge Zeke and just say, "Hey, got a sec?"
Got all the time in the world.
And we'll drop back maybe about 20. So the party's still in like
Back of
within
the
open
bus,
range.
where all the
and,
cool kids sit.
where we don't lose them, but we're out of earshot.
Oh yeah, you get on a bus. It's just one TRODUR buck per each of you per fare.
Do you feel like we succeeded?
In what? In general?
In what you were after? Do you feel like you succeeded? Maybe.
I feel like I got what I wanted, but I'm not exactly sure what that was.
And I guess it just means time will tell.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that I'm happy about it. Like the end result was, defeat the Green Mother in the phase cycle. But the cost and the revelations, we'll call them, along the way, kind of soured the whole thing. And now, ever since the whole Feywild collapsing and on the material and that whole thing with Ari or whatever they said their name was, I don't know. I feel like a separation that I haven't felt before. I usually drew some sort of power from Aang, another one of them, and that all seems kind of gone. I don't know.
Well,
My mind keeps wandering. I keep thinking of weird creatures.
at some point, if you want to go see what we can find near Ilrenloon, I'm happy to go with you.
Yeah, I would. I do want to see about Orenloon, but at the same time, I understand I do have a bit of an obligation to you all, to those people. I understand I was a little prickly at the time, but I do appreciate what everyone did.
We'd do it again. If that's what
I'm
you
not sure I would.
wanted. Right. I mean, to be fair, that definitely was a Fae thing. We did not get it. But what I mean is that if you need us to step up for you again, we will do it again.
Well, the whole stance I held before was that, I was doing it for my world and don't give a fuck about yours, but now they're sort of the one and the same. So that whole, I don't know, emotional barrier doesn't really hold up anymore.
All right. I just sort of just wanted to check in, make sure you were doing okay. You kind of fucked off for a minute in the battle. Did you find anything while you were doing that?
Yeah, I found something. I thought it might have been significant, but it turns out it just pissed me off. Something that didn't belong in the throne. So I broke it.
Fair enough. All right. Yeah, that's basically all I wanted to ask. I just wanted. That was a shitty way to ask. Are you fucking okay?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, I'm here if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, I've sort of come to terms that I thought that Cylin had found me and that I got her back. And then along the way, Nafsus's wife gave me my memories back. I mean, really gave them back. I'd had them, but they weren't mine until she kind of made the connection. And then after that, I had all these feelings. And come to find out that's not actually Cylin, one of the fucking eldest. And then in that last step before getting to where I wanted to be, the penultimate speed bump was killing Cylin. And she had no idea what I'd even done to get there. So I killed my soulmate, but I got a green sword for it, I guess. So now I'm not really doing great, but same time, I've kind of lost all that sense of urgency. Just tired now.
Well, you've done more than a mortal's lifetime's worth of things in yours, at least in your most recent one.
Yep.
I think feeling tired will be only natural. Strangely, it's rejuvenating. For me anyway, it is validating that, you know, sure, there's a lot that went on for you, but from the perspective of those of us who entered this without knowing about what was going on with the Green Mother and the cycle for the Fae, and trying to thwart the plans of a god, I mean, it sort of proves that we can.
Yeah, that was the point. That's what we're after.
Proof of concept. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Know that we could do it.
I just I'm sure this is going to take a lot to process for you, but if you want to go check in on the Fae of Emberwell, the Fae survivors here, the refugees, you want to check in on Ilrunlun, anywhere you want to go to make sure that your people are doing their best, I'm happy to go with you. Whenever you're ready for that, just let me know.
Yeah, we'll see where the group takes us.
All right,
Thanks,
and then we can go catch up with the rest of the group.
Now you do. You all reconvene. You're all regrouped, kind of near the Goblin Markets.
There is
What we missed.
Nice. I have
Go.
things. I have things that I want. You know, the shiny rocks that you use for things. I want more of those things for spells and whatnot. Can you help
Oh.
me with this? I want to try things.
We can check out the market, sure.
Oh yeah. If you want to do some shopping, we can.
I'm not very good at, talking to people. Less good at talking to these people, and less good since I look scary, or I guess. I don't know if they're running from me or from you or from this.
I'll hand Marana my TRODUR box. You're pretty good at nagging down a price. Could you find gems for us? I've seen you try to cheap your way out of most things, Marana.
That's just because I'm poor.
Gems, by the way, that gem hunt would probably be like a week-long downtime activity.
I'm
Okay.
thinking like trading the 2 pearls that I have. I have like a sword that I don't really need so much. And
Oh, yeah. If you guys want to check out the markets, don't let me stop you. Check
I think
this
I'm
shit out.
carrying a bunch of stuff first.
Oh yeah, I guess you could just these things are sick.
Yeah, I
I
have.
actually got this much more set up.
Oh, I think I'm carrying some stuff for you.
You're carrying some ingots
Yes.
and
Obsidian.
So I'm doing shops in a
valuable.
new way these days, and if you guys just double click this, you'll see
There
the
we go.
inventory. And on the inventory, you'll see it has 12,500 silver as TRODUR bucks because we're in TRODUR town. And this is what it has. Nothing more, nothing less.
Oh, sick. Hey, it's got 12,000 TRODUR bucks.
Correct.
We robbed them blind.
There is a mechanic for that called the crime mechanic in the downtime rules.
We can steal from one person one time each and use the Skyrim excuse of I'm your thing to get away with it.
The table has some good complications for just such occasions. But anyone want to shop here, or are you looking for the market master or anything like that?
So if we wanted gems, then it's a downtime activity to find them.
Yeah, finding anything that's not here would be like a downtime activity to try to search for, yeah.
Just
Okay.
curious. From what we know, there's a big market in the other town across the bay. Would they?
They might have other goods.
Okay.
Yep. Every settlement that you will go to has its own stores, and these stores like refresh every week or so with new goods.
Can
And
Nessus actually ask around the market to see if there is like any gem sellers that any people know about, either here or there?
make an investigation check.
Ooh, can I help?
Yeah, with advantage there,
Good.
Nessus.
9.
Ooh. You hear that there are a few traveling gemstone merchants that wander the lands and kind of provide places, but you don't hear where any are right now.
Okay.
Gems are much more rare than they used to be.
Would there be potentially any bartering for like the pearls and the sword and
You can sell them directly for what they're worth. If you want to barter for like value, you can just make a charisma check or a persuasion check or intimidation check if you want to try to go about it scary. But if you go the intimidation route, you might invoke complications.
I don't know. Nessus, what do you think? Do you want to risk it, or should we just do like a beep, 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 beep?
Oh, I could talk to him if Marana didn't want to.
Oh, I can talk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
What do you want from here? Or do you just want treasure books for your stuff?
Here's the goblin market runner. He's the auctioneer, more or less. He kind of organizes this whole place and lets you kind of lets people shop directly from him to get a wide array of options. But you're up in the queue, and he looks at you. Oh, hey, what's up?
Hello, we're looking to do some business.
Oh yeah, business, yeah.
And I pull out my cold iron greatsword.
Cool sword.
It's made of cool iron, so you got that going for you.
Wow. That's really cool.
It's super cool, so how much do you want?
How much is it worth?
3,000 shoulder bucks.
Liar.
No, I'm not lying.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
You're full of shit. You think I don't see punks like you every day? You don't think I see people trying to pull one over on me? You think I got to where I am as the goblin auctioneer who runs the market by letting people fuck me?
I'm definitely not fucking you right now.
Yeah, because I'm not letting you.
Also, we are in public.
Good point. Let's keep things civil. And he kind of pops his collar.
I mean, it is an important blade. It helped kill an eldest.
All right, let me look at it. Link it in chat.
that.
Can I get more information from here? I don't know if I can. That's okay. I'll just have to look at your inventory.
Open her character sheet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could also do the.
I'll give you about let's see, 500 TRODUR bucks for it.
500 shorter bucks for it.
Yeah.
There's
That's
no
a
way-
steal, by the way. This thing looks a little used. I'm only giving you that much because you remind me of those heroes in the statue.
No, we are those heroes in the statue.
Oh, sick. Even better. Well, normally I'd only give you half of this much for equipment.
What if we signed it?
What'd you say?
Wait, what if we signed it?
I'm not much of a collector. I'm more of a mover and shaker.
You're not collector, but imagine what collectors would pay for. Authentic, great sword, signed by the users who saved the what did this.
Persuasion check it on.
Shit.
I mean, we didn't really save. We
Can
more
I
just broke a
assist
lot
her?
of things.
Nope. Just an on.
Oh, shit.
Do it. Do it.
Just roll better.
Just
Just
roll better. Hey.
What's you? What did I say? 500 TRODUR bucks? Let's make it 505 TRODUR bucks.
Mm.
That's how I deal with movers and shakers who are trying to move and shake against me. Yeah.
We can just wait until we're with Trodor to come back. I mean, what are they going to chip Trodor?
Okay.
We have laws for a reason.
Okay, yeah.
Trodor doesn't have absolute power around here. As much as he likes to think he does.
Oh, okay.
I've got things if you're interested.
Oh, yeah?
Couple more, I guess, interesting things that I'd rather not carry around anymore.
Yeah, if you're selling anything, let's see,
Selling
it's
some
500
magical
TRODUR
stuff.
bucks. So he loses 500 TRODUR bucks. And what are you trying to sell? Oh, we're trying to sell magical items?
I'm trying to sell some of yeah.
What are the rarities? Tell me just the rarity of the item. When you link an item. When you're trying to sell one. So the Acheron Blade or Acheron Blade
is rare, so it's a blue
Rare?
quality. Yep. And then the other one is also rare. They're both rare quality weapons.
Okay. Both rare? Okay.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let me see. I might have enough for this. I have to do some math.
Oh, while he's doing that, Nefsis, I wanted to give this back.
I don't have enough money to afford both of those. I could buy the value of those are going to be about in TRODUR bucks. For both of those, that's 14,000 still TRODUR bucks, and he only has 12,000.
Okay, maybe you've got something then. Do you have any gold? Actual gold?
Nope.
I don't
What
mean
you see
coins.
is what you get.
I mean the metal.
Oh. But yeah, no, what you see is what you get. This is what the market has.
Oh, okay. It's the general. All right. Pick
Is there a
one.
reason we're trying to sell everything here instead of somewhere where they use, like...
Just because I don't want to carry it anymore.
Okay.
But yeah,
So what's
you
the
can
plan?
pick
Selling
one.
both? Oh, so picking one? He looks... I'll take the blade.
Right. How much for it? 7?
7. I'll give you 7 for it. 7,000 TRODUR bucks.
Great. And I'd like wash it or something when you get the chance. It's killed some nasty things.
Got
things
it.
that stain.
Anything else for you?
What about my bone mace?
Oh, bone mace. Looks like a piece of junk. I don't really want that.
No, it's really good. It works really good.
Give you 5 silver for it. 5 TRODUR bucks.
I don't think it's worth only that.
Well, then I don't want it.
Well, hey, Nanan, I might have an upgrade over your bone mace. You just want something better. I mean, well, I know you've got some good things, but you like the feel of the mace.
I'm more looking for things to buy shiny rocks with.
And
Well,
just for
now
brevity
I've got all
here,
these
if you guys want to sell anything else, you can just tell me you want to sell it and tell me the listed costs of what you're trying to sell, and then we can do any other exchanges. But otherwise, continue your role play.
A bone mace said it was worth 5 gold, I think.
Yeah, he's offered you 5 silver though. If a character offers you something, that contradicts any other standing rule. If the world says something, listen to the world.
Okay. I will hold on to it.
What's the style of fine clothes here? Nephthys wants to get a pair of fine Trodorian clothes.
They look much like these mixture between these almost cyberpunk, but more steampunk-esque with gears and like various accompaniments that are kind of mechanical, and some of them are combustion-based, like the other pieces of artifice we've seen already.
Hell yeah, he buys some fine ass cyberpunk clothes.
Yeah, take yourself if you just hit that little hand icon on the shop, it should just take 1. Nice. Perfect.
He has 15 TRODUR bucks in the form
I'll add
of
that to his
Electrum.
stock. Oh, you're going to give him Electrum? He'll take Electrum. It'll just add to the Electrum
it's in the
pile.
form. I just have my TRODUR bucks there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you wouldn't happen to know where we can buy diamonds, would you?
Rare thing you're asking about.
Yeah, well, I've suddenly got a fuckload of TRODUR bucks that I don't want.
Well, you want me to track some down for you? Give me, we'll say, 50 TRODUR bucks now, and that'll cover me for now. Might have some more expenses later. And about a week of time, and I'll see what I've stirred up.
Sure. Okay, yeah, I'll pay him 50 TRODUR bucks.
Cool. You just detract that from your stash, and there you go.
Great. Does anyone else want something from here? These
Nope, I'm
bucks
all
are
set.
frankly heavy.
I don't get the TRODUR brick thing. Like,
He
why?
just wants his face on them.
You can print your face on the gold. It's a gold coin.
Yeah, that's probably too expensive. He probably wants his face on as many things as he can possibly put it on. Just be glad they're not copper.
With rapid inflation, it could happen. The first TRODUR box were worth platinum, and then it's like been 15 years and it's down to silver.
I mean, you know him as well as I do, I think.
It's like a
Figured
Federal
pretty
Reserve
obvious.
note.
I mean, and if your TRODUR bricks were on gold coins, it would make trade easier because then you could just melt it down.
Or maybe he likes the satisfying thunk of putting 7,000 coins on a table.
To be fair, I don't think economics is TRODUR's strong suit.
Someone had to pay for all those machinations. And he got all of this, so I beg to differ. he built the whole city in 15 years.
I'll kind of reveal these icons that kind of represent where you've met some of these characters, because they are pretty static to these ones at least are static to their locations. Kind of replaces the player screen in a way, integrating it with the map.
Are there any I just had the word. Blacksmith.
Nope. But there is maybe something to ask about. Nope, that wouldn't be. You would ask about, and you would find out there's not a blacksmith. There is the TRODUR factory outside of town, but that is the closest thing that they have to any like industrial center.
Is the TRODUR factory a mass producer of jobs for TRODUR Town?
Yep, it's right over here, and it's a big deal.
A lot of the economies in that Toyota Center.
Yep.
But we wouldn't necessarily know that in character. Yeah.
Nope. You heard that about. You talked to some NPCs, like some just some gobbers. They told you that. You heard that.
Making conversation on the trolley.
Yeah, some people next to you. You've heard.
All right, so Moongate or the gym? Nephthys got his camera.
Honestly, I'd be happy with any of those. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, take a group photo. Taking a group photo in front of the Moongate.
Oh, group photo in front of the Moongate sounds nice.
In front of our statues would even better.
Oh.
I actually hate
You can get the statues in the backdrop if you angle it right, and you can like have the Moongate and then the statues in the backdrop if you get the right angle.
I feel like we mostly just see Shrodors at that point. I
You
almost
would
want to kind
too.
of get them like right out of the shot and.
Whoa. But you're
see
just
the
saying how
tip
many
of-
great things he's done here. Do you like him or
Yeah,
not?
but I
You
think it'd be really
decide.
funny.
Picture too.
You like them or not.
Well, I was just thinking his nose could be just in frame.
That is pretty funny.
Hey, look, I'm in that picture.
But where
See,
you guys
there's my
going?
nose.
Mhm.
Yes, this is going towards Moongate.
All right, to the main gate.
And you get in front of the Moongate. And what kind of picture what kind of pose are each of you doing that want to participate in the picture? You don't have to participate if you don't want to. Yeah, do the
Participation
pose.
is
That'd be
welcome.
fun. And then we can all get a mental image of each other.
No, I can't.
I'll take.
I'll do a JoJo pose if it helps.
I'll take the picture.
Well, no, we're gonna get a random goblin to take it. They'll do it.
This is what a goblin's doing with you. Just chilling with you. Just kind of
Oh,
JoJoing
yeah,
out with you.
goblins as they want
Yeah.
to come in.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
fucking JoJo pose.
I need to think of a Sentai Warrior one. Just like the.
These are various goblins and goblin tourists that are kind of gathering around the Moongate statue and just kind of posing with it. Some of them are like holding up TRODUR and like pretending like, whoa, look at me, whoa.
The people who are having way too much fun at Disneyland.
Yes, absolutely.
As my arms are getting tired, are we posing for this picture or
Mhm.
what?
Okay, hold on. I just got
This
to.
is a
Okay.
classic.
Hey, okay, can you press this button over here? Bristol will just give it to like her new little camera thing to a goblin. It's like, okay, just press this button and wait 5 seconds.
Hey, but like there's only like 3 people in this shot.
Then you have to go a little further back.
I'm more of
It'll
like
work.
a perfectionist. I want at least 4 people in a shot before I take a
Oh, well,
photograph.
no,
That's just
no.
how I feel
No,
about
no,
things.
You and I can fly. We can be a little bit above, and you should get a picture of these wings because they might not last.
Oh, those are looking mighty fabulous wings. Oh, they are.
They're kinda
Ooh,
gross.
ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I'm seeing it.
They're from a worm.
Going all
The-
into your chest and stuff. That's crazy.
All right, come and see a little closer.
Moran's gonna cast wall of light like above and like in the background, so the lighting is super good.
All right, well, still. Okay. So 3, 2, 1. TRODUR Town. TRODUR
TRODUR
Town.
Town.
Come on, it's what you
We're
say
gonna
when you
say
take a picture. You got to say it at the same
TRODUR
time. If you don't say it at the same time, I can't take the picture.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. TRODUR Town. Okay, some of you didn't say it. Hang on. We can't take the picture until one of you say it.
If we get to like
Just-
All right, this is the last one. This is the last one.
Just
If
take
you-
the
if you-
fucking picture.
Do the picture. Oh, forever hold your peace. Okay, 3, 2, 1. TRODUR Town. And you hear a loud flash of the camera.
I was blinking.
that-
Wait, no.
Is where
Yes.
we will
You did
end
it
our
on
session
purpose.
for tonight. Right
It's just like
for
a
the time.
Pokemon finish of an episode.
I'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah, have a
Bye-bye.
great night, Opal.
I love the energy of
I-
just be the final boss. Let's take some pictures.
What did I call the worm?
He's the king, baby.
No, is whatever you want to call me or something.
The king, baby.
I wrote it down. He is whatever you like.
Whatever you like. Yes. Whatever you want.